What is the deal? What is popping? What's popping, man? We in here. Let me retweet this so people know we live right now. You understand me? Well, I feel y'all join the building. Playing the Kings tonight. Look like DeJounte Murray is trying to get back into the swing of things. Pause. You know what I'm saying? He out there practicing. He's going to be in the building tonight. You know what I'm saying? The trade deadline is passed, so we can stop all the posturing. They asked Borrego about his return, his inevitable return. Probably going to be sometime after All-Star break. We already knew that. Wouldn't be shocked if he's playing like 15 minutes out the gate. Maybe a little bit more than that. So you never know with the Pelicans. Whoa, what up with you, Jaden? What up with you, Q? What's up with y'all, man? Hope y'all doing all right. Yeah, you never really know with the Pelicans. You know what I'm saying? The Pelicans will put a rabbit out their hat and play a motherfucker 48 minutes his first game back. Whoa, what up with you, Louisiana gal? How you doing? How you doing? What up with you, Lee? What's up with you? I'm chilling. You know how it go. Hopefully we can get this W tonight. Look, everybody out tonight. The person is crazy. Everybody out, but we still got to worry about Russell Westbrook and some random motherfucker going out there dropping 49 points on the Pelicans. What up with your Sco? Fist of the Black Star was had, and he said, Gail need to get that cat up to get us to the East. Well, Valentine's Day is coming, man. I'm doing what I can to try to get this team moved. I think it's going. I know a couple people live in Vegas. The more I talk to people in Vegas, it don't seem like Vegas should have no basketball team, to be honest. Maybe that's, if I'm a local politician in Vegas, I'm really angling for that team to come to Vegas because the tourists, foot traffic is not there like it used to be. Vegas is such an old place. Vegas becoming Atlantic City. You know what I'm saying? If you're a reformed compulsive gambler like myself, it's becoming like Atlantic City on the cool. I ain't gonna hold you. Say the Ace is doing good. Yeah, I mean, the demo. I just don't know if the demo is there that can really support an NBA team. Dubs World, what's happening with your homie? Say, yo, Chaz, I got Fizz. 14 points plus assist tonight. You think that hits? I think he gonna get a good look tonight. What did he do last game? Hold on, let me see what he did last game. I don't advocate for gambling no more, especially not betting on the Pelicans. I got a couple people that on the Pelicans that, oh boy, I had to blacklist them from my parlay. Whoa, what up with you, Kiara? How you doing? I'm just in here chilling, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can get this W tonight. I'm trying to see what the Pelicans did last game, what Fears did. I know one thing, though. If it gets to a clutch situation, no pun intended, he's going to be off the court. Oh, my God. So last game, he had 2 points and full assists. Dubs, I mean, shit. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I'll say that. I'm not too optimistic about that bet now that I look at that. But who knows? Maybe he'll get an extended run tonight. Keon Ellis is not there. Schroeder's gone, but Russell Westbrook is there. And it'll be interesting to see the pleasantries that Russell Westbrook and Troy Weaver share, if any, because Troy Weaver pretty much discovered Russell Westbrook. I'm going to put it on the Kings broadcast. Put it on the Kings broadcast. Sometimes, I be liking the opposing views of the Pelicans at times. Let's see. Fierce with Clutch. No, I don't know who. No, Fierce is with Mike Miller. Fierce with Mike Miller. I don't know what Mike Miller's company is called, but that's who Fierce is with. He's with Mike Miller. What up with you, Trey? What's up with you? Let me see. What's the day? Today, Monday. We got the new, what's happening with your most hated? We got the new membership episode dropping this Friday. Couple things I've been hearing behind the scenes. Nothing too quote-unquote sexy, but a couple things I've been hearing behind the scenes nevertheless. Dubs say, shit, Chad, it was under. Oh, it was the under. Oh, yeah, you probably safe then. My bad, I misread that. So I'm glad we said in the West. You know what's funny? I'll be interested in seeing what they decide to do. Because I know they were campaigning for the Pelicans to move to the East since the Monty Williams days, bro. But Memphis is more to the East than the Pelicans. Minnesota is more to the East than the Pelicans. So it might be, unfortunately, it may be Memphis and Minnesota. Unless the local politicians like Landry and Senator Kennedy, people like that, and Gale, they all work in conjunction and really try to push to get the Pelicans moved to the East. But my whole thing is this, right? The East, while it is much easier, let me see. I think they were saying, let me see, hold on. I got this map real quick. If I could find the fucking map. The map is the thumbnail, right? I know Antonio Daniels was saying that he thinks it's like just a smidge more to the Northeast. Personally, I don't know, right? Personally, I don't know Louisiana Gal. Ironically, the Minnesota Timberwolves were almost sold to the Pelicans. Were almost sold to New Orleans in the late 80s, early 90s, if I'm not mistaken. The Timberwolves almost were in New Orleans. Ain't that some shit? If the Timberwolves ultimately end up going to the East, it's like the Timberwolves stole your destiny. But then again, the Hornets used to be in the East, so I guess it all works out. But, I mean, it just depends, right? One can say if you're the NBA, you kind of want to get the most exciting players in the building for your expansion teams. So, of course, that's why you would put them in the West, because the West tends to have some of the more exciting players, typically. As far as the Pelicans moving to the East, the NBA would really just be having to be doing them a favor. The NBA would have to be doing them a favor. And I don't know if it happens. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it happens, but regardless, if you trash, it don't matter if you're in the East or the West. You need to be good so that it doesn't matter. Like this year, the West is a little more top heavy, but generally the West ain't even that good. Like the last between like 7 downward, the West ain't that good. The Pelicans should be in the play-in right now, bro. Or at least the Pelicans should be like 11th right now. Let me see. Like, for example, the 10th seed in the East is 25-28. It's the Charlotte Hornets. The 10th seed in the West is 25-28. The 7th seed in the East is 27-24. The 7th seed in the West is 31-22. But up until you get after the 7th seed, things are pretty much the same. The 8th seed in the East has the same record as the 8th seed in the West. The 9th seed has the same record. No, the 9th seed in the East has a better record than the 9th seed in the West. Now, one can say competition is more steep in the East. I'm sorry, in the West, and competition is a little easier in the East, so there's more room for more wins if you're a top upper echelon team. But it's like, I don't know, son. I think it gets to the point where you just have to show up and make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Irregardless of who the competitor is. Now, here's the thing too. If you the Pelicans, you might want to stay in the West because LeBron about to be leaving soon, right? James Harden just left. The Wizards about to get better. You don't know where Giannis is going. Hopefully, if he stays in the East, you don't want to play Giannis 4 times a year. The Kings rebuilding, Memphis rebuilding, Dallas rebuilding, Golden State not going to be very good. You probably want to sit your ass down somewhere and stay in the West. If I'm the Pelicans, I probably would prefer to stay in the West, considering how the competition looks to be shaping up in the East. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's probably the same number of teams. Halliburton coming back. They just got a center. Who knows what Brooklyn is going to do? Like, who knows what Atlanta ends up doing? Hornets. Like, if I'm the Pelicans, I don't want to play some of them teams 4 times a year. I'd rather just deal with the people I have more familiarity with in the West, truthfully. In some of these instances. And also, some teams just bad matchups for you, so it don't matter if you play them bitches in the East or the West. So, bad matchup is a bad matchup. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the Pelicans match up good against Memphis. Memphis and Minnesota. That's why they always play them close. I think they match up good against the Spurs. That's why they always play them close. I think they're a bad matchup for Utah. Bad matchup for Portland. Bad matchup for the Lakers. Like, you know, certain teams they just historically been bad matchups for. Regardless of who on the roster, it's crazy. It's just like, somehow it's just always matched up bad. I don't know what it is. Y'all just saw Master P behind the Wish Jose Alvarado. Master P in the building. They got to win in front of P. And look, Master P in the building, and they playing a Bay team. You know, Master P, his second home is the Bay. So Master P, they got to show up and show out tonight for No Limit. Y'all in the building, make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Yes, indeed. Kyle Draper, hold on, let me move this. Let me move this here. All right. I'm going to take a look at a couple other games while we waiting. See what the other teams around the league have been doing so far. Charlotte is up 8 versus the Pelicans should have beat Charlotte, bro. They really should have beat Charlotte. We went out bad on that one. We really went out bad, son. We should have beat them dudes. Seriously, bro. We should have beat them fucking dudes. Let me see. So it looked like the Jazz have officially pulled the plug. Looked like the Jazz have pulled the plug, as we already knew was coming. So the Suns, they pulled off a little sneaky caper. I think they was able to get Amir Coffey, which adds some shooting. Ethan says, so what's new with the expansion news? Oh, so they're supposed to be meeting this summer and taking a vote. So I think we all kind of know how that vote going to go, right? It's going to be approved. Now the next question becomes, okay, once the voting is approved, who's getting the short end of the stick here? Whoa, what up with you? What up with your 99? Yeah, like, you know, once the voting is approved, the question becomes, all right, so who about to be left without a dancing partner? Who's moving to the East, maybe begrudgingly, or who's going to be stuck in the West? Because I'm sure some people don't want to be stuck in the West either. So that's why I titled it the way I did. I would be interested to know, just based on everything, like with the information I just said, you know, with the information I just said about some of the players you be facing in the East. Think about it. You got to face Jaylen Brown and Tatum 4 times a year. You got to face Anthony Davis and Trae Young, if they playing 4 times a year. You got to face Therese Halliburton and them 4 times a year. You got to face Scotty Barnes and them 4 times a year. You got to, like, you know what I'm saying? You're not really running to a safer place in recent years. Like, you know what I'm saying? In recent years, the East has been tough as well. So the Pelicans just have fallen so short that, you know, it's just that you don't have a safe haven. You need to step up and handle your business. For real, for real. Yes, indeed. Yo, man, have y'all been following that story that, I don't even want to say the word, that missing lady story, the story about the missing lady? That shit is crazy. It is crazy. Let's see here. Hold up. I'm keeping an eye on the Magic and the Bucks because, again, Mosley is one of the Pelicans' more preferred choices for head coach if he was to be let go. I can't believe, though, Ben Simmons went the whole season without getting a contract. Ben Simmons is crazy. You should have took the money just off GP if you Ben Simmons. It's hard to make your way back to the league. Jaden say, Chance, I have a feeling the Pelicans are going to find a way to lose this game tonight. Some reason they want to play a team you should beat. They play down to the competition. I mean, with the Pelicans, you know, I don't even know if it's necessarily them playing down to the competition at this point because, you know, while I do think they are better than their record, the record kind of is what it is. Now, the Kings are missing Sabonis. Zach is out. I think DeMar DeRozan's out. Hunter, if I'm not mistaken. DeMar might be playing. It's either Hunter or DeMar out. I think Keegan Murray's out. Malik Monk. The Pelicans should win this game going away. But you can't have 2 points from Herb. You can't have 2 points from Jeremiah Fears. You can't have a bunch of guys that's no-show. The Pelicans, I don't think they've blown anyone out this year. So they haven't really been able to, like, you know, put forth any dominance, you know what I'm saying, so far this year. So it's hard to really say what they should do. Everything's been a coin flip, you know, up until this point. Everything's been a coin flip. This is our first game against the Kings also. Thankfully, it's at home because it's early enough, you know what I'm saying, you don't really have to worry about a fucking 9 o'clock game because that shit is pathetic. I hate those games. Physical Black Stuff said Ben Simmons is supposed to be a $300 million man. Yeah, bro. Yeah, like, I don't know what happened with him. Clearly, something happened between the ears. Clearly, whatever happened with him happened between the ears. Because he just stopped caring. Like, he really just let Doc Rivers steal his spirit, which is crazy. P. Fowler said, hi, brother. More and more posts you. So I definitely understand the change you made. Good change. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you, P. Fowler. Hope everything going well with you. Thank you. All right. Let's see here. Dog, that's the only thing that bothers me about basketball. It's 8:03. I say this all the time. With the NFL, by the time it's 12:03, the motherfucking football is in the air. And they're off. Like the football is in the air. But this, you gotta go through about 10 minutes of bullshit, side stories nobody care about. Like, come on, man. Do you think I really care about what player 14 doing in the offseason? Like, let's get to the game, man. Damn. What is we doing here? What is we doing? And yo, I don't know if any of y'all bought the dip Wednesday and Thursday, but if you did, boy, you made out like a bandit. No telling what tomorrow holds, but the last 2 trading sessions, you made some money. If you bought that dip, I ain't gonna lie. You made out pretty good. Let's see what's going on. We'll take a glance here. See what's going on with see what's going on with the Hornets. Say Chaz, the Smoothie King Center, so effing empty tonight. Yeah. I mean, they playing the Kings. At this point, you trying to just play to make that pick not as bad as it, is going to be ultimately. It's Monday right after the Super Bowl. Even though the Super Bowl was whack as fuck, it's the Monday after the Super Bowl. I anticipated it would be a bunk crowd, honestly. Physical Black Sox, they wait till the Knicks come back and they play the 10-minute Jose tribute video. Oh my God. No, I think the next time they play the Knicks is on the road, right? So you're talking about next year, Physical Black Sox, right? That's another team you don't want to play 4 times a year though. The Knicks. I'm glad you said that. But yeah, I'm just like, oh my God, come on, man. I really hope Joe Dumars and Troy Weaver and them. I really hope they shake things up and don't have this attachment to the weird shit. It's time to go out here and win, man. Nobody got time for this goofy shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Credit to Jose. No, I'm not knocking Jose at all, but I'm just saying, like, bro, come on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, though. It's I don't know. Come on. Like, let's cut this out. It's time for the Pelicans to go mainstream. It's time to go mainstream and win some fucking games. Time to go fucking mainstream. They flexing our national games off the TV and shit. Like, nah, man, it's time to go show these motherfuckers what time it is if you the Pelicans. Say this game of the year. I hope this is a boring blowout for the Pelicans. Joe, what's happening with your homie? I'm chilling. I am chilling. P. Fowler said, bro, I'm so tired of hearing about the Jose trade. I agree. Let's move on. Oh my God. This sauce stuff, let's move on. Yeah, it's like, and again, it's not because of Jose. It's just a testament to how bad the team is. Like, oh my God, you guys traded the heart and soul of this team for a couple of second round picks. It's like, bro, who you think people was out there offering first for Jose? You think people was out there offering real picks for Jose? You think people, like, what? Are you crazy? Say, when the last time we blew someone out? Man, I don't even remember Louisiana Gal. That's the crazy part. They might have had one game this season where they won by like 10. I don't even remember. I know it was a home game. I vaguely remember it. Like, vaguely. It was somebody weird they beat. It might have been Portland. I think they beat Portland real bad one game at home, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but it's been a long time. Sko said the Hornets might be for real. Yo, I think the Hornets are a solid team with Charles Lee at the helm, bro. Like the last couple of years, their biggest issues have always been injuries. You know what I'm saying? Their biggest issues always been injuries, but they've been a really solid team under Charles Lee. And it's crazy, the Pelicans almost hired Charles Lee, but they've been a real solid team under Charles Lee. And when healthy, LaMelo, if he, you know what I'm saying, he keep himself on the floor. Who they got? Miles Bridges. They got a solid center. But it's crazy. Let's say if we do think the Hornets are for real, though, Sko, right? Let's say we think the Hornets for real. The Pelicans should have beaten the Hornets. The Pelicans blew, what, a 23-point lead, something like that? That's how, like, oh, my God, bro. This team left so much money on the table, and people not going to keep the same energy. Because motherfuckers was talking all that shit like, oh, man, if James Borrego was the coach, they would have won more than 49 games. It's like, yeah, I guess. Yeah, it was Portland. Thank you, Malik. Yeah, it was Portland. We beat them 143 to 120. Yep. But yeah, people are like, oh man, James Borrego was the coach that 49 win season. They would have won 50 games, 50 something games, 60 games. It's like, but he the coach now and they not winning no games. He the coach now and they not winning. Say they beat Indiana 128 to 109. Okay, I think that's a game. I don't know who went off on that game. So okay, they got a 19-point victory and they got a 23-point victory. That's 2 blowouts right there. That's 2 blowouts. And Portland, I know Portland was missing some people, but they're not tanking. And Indiana been missing people all year. Beat the Wizards 128 to 107. I think I remember that game. I vaguely remember it. Oh wait, is that the game? Was that that was on the road, I believe, right? That was on the road, I think. I think that's the big Dairy Queen game, if I'm not mistaken. That's when they was on like what, a 7-game losing streak or some shit, and they won that one game. I think so. They must still have one game left against the Wizards, if I'm not mistaken. They played Indiana twice already. I think they played Portland 3 times, and Portland not tanking, so it don't really matter if they play Portland, because Portland trying to go for that 10 seed. And the way, Golden State might end up falling out of the play-in. The way things was looking, because boy, if Steph missed any extended period of time, man. Oh, what up with you, Bree? How you doing, Bree? How you doing? Man, y'all saw Kevon Looney in the pregame just now. Kevon Looney running in circles and shit, sprinting. I saw a picture of Kevon Looney for his birthday. Kevon Looney had a motherfucking floor length mink on. That bitch was cold. Like, that was a fire-ass mink. I'm trying to understand, like, motherfuckers just getting rich chilling. Just rich and chilling. You might as well play him a few minutes for all that. Fuck. Oh, Lord. DeMar DeRozan playing. He probably going to play limited minutes, but him playing makes me uncomfortable because I want to win. Oh, you had Maxime Renard, who's played well. I think he's playing. That light-skinned dude, number 8, I don't even know who he is, but he played well the last game. I think he dropped like 30 against, who was that? Against the Cavs. I think he dropped like 30 against the Cavs. So they haven't blown anyone significant out yet, especially leading by 20 for most games. That's the craziest part. It's like, man, you led in so many. Whoa, what up with you, Don Guillory? You led in so many games by double digits, and you just couldn't bring it home. That's great defense. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. So you play defense right for 24 fucking seconds. Trey doesn't contest the 3 by DeMar DeRozan at all. That's just, come on, bro. You said last game Sacramento limited DeRozan and Russ to 20 minutes each. Well, yeah, hopefully that happens tonight for the Pelicans because they can't really, I don't know. The Pelicans just so untrustworthy. Anything can happen, but they're just so untrustworthy. They're already giving up offensive rebounds. Oh, my goodness. This is just crazy. It's one start, but oh my God, Herb and fucking Derek Queen ball just bounced right through Herb's legs. Derek Queen couldn't corral the defensive rebound. Sadiq Bey picked up his first foul against Clifford. Terrible start to the game for the Pelicans. Just lackluster start. Come on, man. Yeah, dude right here, number 5, he was giving the Cavs the fucking blues the other day. That's Clifford. He was giving the Cavs the blues. And then was that boy James Harden woke up. James Harden hit like 2 threes in a row, and it was over. James Harden woke up, and it was over after that. So you got DeMar DeRozan guarding. Oh, my God. Oh, my God! Jesus Christ, what was that? Clarence, what's up with your homie? What's happening with you, bro? Yeah, Ethan, what was he doing? Like, why? I'm thinking, why aren't you dribbling the ball so much? Why aren't you dribbling the ball so much in that situation? He ain't make not one pass. Yep, it was Herb. Oh, my God. Oh, my God! Get this dude out the fucking game! Oh, my God, bro. This man is awful, son. This man is awful. The game just started and I'm feeling like this. Whoa, what up with you, Cam? What up, Trey? Good defense. Good defense. B-Time, what up? He said, well, I hate when they show the stats of our players for the game. Oh, yeah, because you know we about to come out here and underperform. Yo, dog, this man, Herb just had back-to-back turnovers, dog. This man had back-to-back turnovers with that broke-ass shot. Good pass right there by DQ drawing two and kicking it to Zion in the dunker spot. Zion and Derek in the dunker spot. If Derek can get in the restricted area comfortably, Zion and Derek can do some work with the two-man game in the dunker spot. Oh, Lord, Derek. That's why you can't compliment people. That's why you cannot compliment people. Yo, Brock, what's happening with you? Derek just, oh, my God. This dude was jogging like he was running across the street on a fucking red light. Like he was just, good shit, good shit. Now you got to do the not fun part, Derek. You got to do the not fun part. Play defense. Oh, Herb, foul the fuck out of him. Herb fouled him. That should have been an and one. Herb is just so not good. It's unbelievable. B. Thomas said, I'm convinced Herb is, I'm convinced and one. I'm convinced Borrego's job is to put us behind the 8 ball and see if we can climb out. You think so, B. Time? He's doing a hell of a job. I ain't gonna lie. Box out, box out, box out. Ah, fuck. Russell Westbrook hitting threes and shit. All right, you just got to survive until they take Russell Westbrook and DeMar DeRozan out. It's sad that I feel that way. But I'm telling you, if you the Pelicans, look, Trey handling the ball too much. Swing the ball. Because Zion, come get the ball. That's the first time I seen Zion get a pass in the corner. Thank you, Derek Queen. Force him to do something. Good shit, Derek. Look, Zion got in the teeth of the defense and made that pass. Adigbe knocked it down. But that play started with Derek Queen. Because Trey was in trouble. He passed it to Derek Queen. Derek Queen made the right pass. So shout out to Derek Queen for that. Because don't let Zion just hang out in the corner. Force him to do something. Force him to do something. Don't let him hang out in the corner. Force him to do something. Give him the ball and see what happens. That's an offensive foul on that push off by Precious Achiuwa. Trey, you got to be stronger than that. This defense has been terrible. Trey, you got to be stronger. Got to be stronger than that. That was too easy for Precious Achiuwa. Precious Achiuwa has scored the same way on 2 possessions. This cutting baseline, easy, pretty much no resistance. Pretty much no resistance. If you the Pelicans, though, you're in a situation where just like you ain't guarding them incredibly, they ain't really got nobody out there that can guard you. The only person they can guard is Herb. And fuck, Thin Air can guard Herb. So, I mean, man, Herb bad. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I don't know, son. He just so bad, son. It's tough. Yeah, Just Tweaking said Precious Achiuwa should be on our team. Yeah, my preference was for Rashawn Holmes, but Precious Achiuwa was having a heck of a year with the Kings. He's been a solid addition for them. Shit, maybe the Pelicans look at him this offseason. Bring him in. Like, dude, man. Yeah, bro, Herb bad, son. Herb bad. It's like, it's kind of unbelievable on the cool. Like, and I don't understand. And look, I know a lot of people in here don't like Jordan Poole. I was watching a motherfucker talk about Jordan Poole the other day, and they were just talking about how bad of a year Jordan Poole had. And I was just like, yeah, but we're not going to talk about how bad Herb been. Herb been bad, son. Like, he been very, very, very bad on both sides. You just saw Nick Clifford drive, shove him out the way he fouled Nick Clifford. That should have been an and one. Now, here's the thing. The refs kind of like swallowing the whistle early in the game. It's going to be interesting to see how they call this moving forward. Oh, yeah, Trey got to hit the weights. He had gained a bunch of weight. Then that shoulder injury happened. Probably couldn't lift this offseason. But this upcoming offseason, that has to be one of his focuses, gaining weight, gaining muscle. Because he get pushed off too easy. You say, Just Tweak, you say not worse than Herb. I mean, not worse than Poole, though. Man, Herb about to be averaging 8 points. Herb, I don't know, bro. Herb, I don't know. Herb is bad. I don't know, man. It's tough. Bree says, do you think Doug Christie goes for a win tonight? Well, I don't think so. Cause at this point, you still trying to out tank the Pelicans, because even though the Pelicans don't own that pick, Atlanta does. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be in a situation where you could have had a top 5 pick and ultimately it ends up being out of the top 5 because you chose not to tank to the Pelicans. You chose to play Rustin DeMar 45 minutes. B. Thomas says, DeJounte playing? Oh, nah, you probably ain't gonna see DeJounte till shit going into March. 6 Ward Black, what's happening with your homie? He said, whoa, homie, Herb sucked. Had 1.5 good season and cashed out. Yeah. Yeah, Herb definitely Herb definitely took advantage of our belief system. Herb had that motherfucking rookie season, followed it up with another solid season and a half, and it been bunk ever since then. It really been bunk the last 2 years, man. It is tough. It is tough. Oh, I did not like that shot from Trey. I did not. That was a terrible shot by Trey. That's a terrible shot by Trey, bro. You gotta find your shot within the rhythm of the offense. If you Trey right there. Oh, fuck. So Zion coming out already. Carlos coming in the game. This is going to be interesting. If you Trey right there, though, you got to find your shot within the offense. That was a bad shot right there. That was a really bad shot. I would have liked to see the Pelicans try to get downhill. I like to see Pelicans try to get downhill. They're settling for a couple jumpers. That Sadiq Bey jumper wasn't terrible, but it's like that trade follow-up jumper was. All right, boxing out. Get the ball! Fuck, you boxing out. Get the ball. All right. What we doing here? Good rebound right there by Herb. That was a really good rebound by Herb. Calvin Jones, what's happening? What's happening with your stoic? Great pass right there by Herb. Ooh, boy, the Pelicans not hitting from beyond the arc right now. Pelicans not hitting from beyond the arc. You can't expect the Kings to stay cold forever because the Kings been putting up some points lately. That Carlo miss kind of hurt because Carlo been hitting that shit recently. All right, good shit. Way to get on the board. Way to get on the board right there if you're a Trey Murphy. Great pass by Sadiq Bey. Way to get on the board right there if you Trey Murphy. That looked like that should have been a foul too, I ain't gonna lie. That looked like that should have been a foul, son. For real. Kelvin say people come to Nola to steal. Yeah. Oh my God. Herb again, y'all. That should be. Oh my God, dog. Oh my God, bro. It's just nobody. Bro. This man is terrible, bro. This man really terrible. Like, God damn. This man really terrible. Come on, man. Give DeMar Rosen the tech. He talking all that shit. Give DeMar a tech. Wait, so we subbing out Sadiq right now for Bryce. Okay, but you can't keep leaving her about that. We need offense right now, bro. We need offense. We can't put no points on the board right now. God damn. Everybody in the building, man, make sure y'all take a second, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notifications so you can be notified. We went live last night for a long time. Great inbound pass. Nice finish by Trey. We went live last night for a long time, man, but people was telling me they didn't get the notification, man. So make sure you hit the bell notification so YouTube will set a notification out. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, just gave up an easy layup. Nobody came over to contest. Say, imagine the pool got that open three. Herb just, yeah, that's my thing too. It's like, if you're going to be giving up, oh, Carlo, you had a nice pass right there that he just missed. If you're going to be giving up wide open fucking threes anyway, like at least give it to a person that has a realistic opportunity to make that shit. Yeah, Fisted Black Star, but no, they took Renard before PV though. Yeah, I kind of felt that way too. I like Renard a little bit, but they took Renard before PV, if I'm not mistaken. So the Pelicans didn't really have a chance to get them. They would have had to trade up. Yeah, I went live, Brock. I went live. B Times, I didn't know you went live last night. I watched this one. Yeah, I went live. Don Guillory say everything can't be 30 feet. 3 for Trey. Trey got to work on his handle. Yeah, I mean he got to work on getting downhill a bit. So far he got two, 3 buckets in the paint. Got 2, 3 buckets in the paint. J. Cal said when you was doing the other show with the live call-ins, we try to do it every Thursday. It just been kind of whack because last Thursday was the trade deadline. Then you had a game on Friday. It was just so convoluted. It was tough. But we're going to try to do it this Thursday as well. We be doing it on Thursdays on Elvin channel. You said, man, Queen's defense is worrisome. Hopefully he can eventually be at least average in that area. Yeah, I mean, I think he's a solid post defender. Generally though, I think he's always gonna be like a average to below average defender. Like just because of his lack of lateral quickness and agility. But overall, you just that's a nice move by Queen to get down. Oh my God, you did 99% of the work, Queen, and you just couldn't finish. Derek did 99% of the work there. Got him in the air and everything. The move right there is to get him in the air and get to the free throw line. Oh. Let's see here. Hold up. Box out. But let me see. Someone need to ask Borrego, hey, is Poole hurt? That's the thing. Nobody really consistently asking about the shit neither. Someone needs to ask. Because it's hard to justify playing some of these people over him. Like, it's hard to justify playing some of these people. 504, boy, appreciate you, big dog. Man, I ain't seen you in a minute. Everything good with you? Is you in the building tonight, 504? You in the building? Yeah, I'm surprised they ain't play Eve yet, but I appreciate you, homie. With that 15, thank you, homie. Yeah, I'm surprised they ain't put Eve out there yet. Oh, I know they ain't called that a goaltend. Nah, that ain't looking like no goaltend, cuz. Oh, you still in NYC? Okay. Man, I know you dealing with that motherfucker snowing that ice, boy. Because I'm still dealing with it out here. For real. Oh, yeah, man, DeRozan is slick side a dirty player. Like, y'all saw him clip old boy last game. DeRozan slick side dirty. All right, now, come on. Yo, come on now. What we doing here, bro? What we doing here? Oh, my God! Thank you, Bryce. The Pelicans bench net rating so bad. What the bench net rating is, Bree? You say 22 look taller than Jose. He is. He that dude at least about 6'2", 6'3". Cause he look a little bit taller than Fierce. And Fierce is listed at what, 6'2"? So he probably is taller than Jose. Oh! You saw him a second too late, but you found Trey. That's the right pass. Right pass by Fierce. He didn't force it to Carlo. Good pass by Fierce. Let me see. Fierce hit the entire backboard on a 3. Oh my God. Yeah, that was bad. It was almost a desperation heat, but it was bad. Yeah, I remember that, Bree. They only asked him about him at one time. He was like, I kind of wanted some more defense out there, but it's like, you defending your own fucking offense. Like, you stopping yourself. To be honest, if we just keeping it a cool dollar. But it is what it is, man. One thing I learned a lot about in the podcast game, and, just in every industry, everything's about relationships. Once some of those relationships sour, it ain't nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? Unless the call come from up top. But not playing Jordan Poole the rest of the season, you're going to regret that going into this offseason. I'll definitely tell you that. You need to at least let him have a hot stretch toward the end of the season so you could say, oh, well, maybe he was injured. Maybe things just didn't work out. Maybe it was a bad fit. But not playing him at all, it's going to look crazy, in my opinion. Let me see here. Hold up. Meech. Yeah, Meech. He said, this is crazy. Bitch of Poole like he a bumper. Herb can brick threes out. Yeah. Jay Burke, what's happening with your homie? What's good? Salute to you. Yeah, bro, like, I just want things. See, that's my whole thing, bro. I just like shit to be balanced all around. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want shit to be balanced all around. Let's have the same energy with everything. D-Way, what's happening with your homie? What's up with you? Shout out to everybody in the building. We probably will, H-Bizzle, we probably see Eve after this timeout subbing in for Queen. And we might see that Eve Carlo lineup. Carlo last couple games been rough. Yeah, I believe they like Herb internally. And look, Herb is a homegrown guy. You're going to give Herb every chance to fail. Herb is one of those guys you kind of nurtured and brought up in your system. You drafted him. He's been superb for you in years past. But, I mean, shit, you got to know when to fold him sometimes. Skull said Poole got to be getting benched for some other reason and play it. Just don't make sense. I'm going to have to ask about it again. I talked to someone about it before, and we broke it down in the membership show. I'm going to have to ask what the latest and the greatest is. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get this person to go on the record. But people, they ain't really feeling that part of it. So, 504 boys say any insight to the team plans? As far as I know, they still, again, like now it's repetitive, but they want to be, competitive. They want to go out and add talent. Still trying to find another pick. Scouting a couple of big men in college right now. Scouting a few big men. I still think they want to, if you remember the membership show they did, that's what kind of gives me confidence that they still looking for a new coach, because they have a preference for what the type of coach they want. And that's what makes me think that up until they get to that point, they still going to be scouring the market. One reason that you probably haven't heard much from a coaching standpoint is maybe the coach that they want is still coaching. That's another thing, be it an assistant or a head coach. Maybe the guy they really looking for is still coaching. Good screen by Zion right there. That was a great two-man game by Zion and Fears. That was a great two-man game by Zion and Fears on that fucking screen just now. I think they're keeping Yves Missi though. Because if they had a first round price tag on Yves Missi going into the offseason, looking at that Yves Missi contract, given the players that's available in the offseason, the bigs that'll be available, it ain't that many. It ain't that many bigs that'll be available. Now, let me say though, Marvin Bagley might be an option this offseason. I know some people might not like Marvin Bagley. I'm not saying he's a good option. I'm saying he just may be an option. Eve, what are you doing? Eve was supposed to do the handoff right there to Trey. He just had too much dip on his chip. He overthought it. He was supposed to do that simple handoff to Trey right there. He just overthought it. They missed Trey twice on that drive. But Marvin Bagley, now remember, Marvin Bagley was just with Troy Weaver in Washington, if I'm not mistaken. So, he got some reports, and Marvin Bagley been playing well. He's actually playing well for Dallas right now. Marvin Bagley been playing well all season. And Troy Weaver traded for Marvin Bagley in Detroit and gave him an extension. This is somebody you talking about. What the fuck? Oh my God, this was so stupid. I need to rewind this. Whose fault was this? This looked like it was this might have been Bryce's fault. This looked like it was Bryce's fault. Bryce and Eve were both confused. Eve looking crazy out there. Eve looked confused out there. Eve looked lost and confused right there. That looked like that was a Bryce fault though. Looked like Bryce and Eve miscommunicated right there. But I mentioned Marvin just because Troy traded for him. Fantecchio, that's another person who I think they're gonna have some interest in, shooting well from behind the arc. He was just in Detroit with Troy Weaver. Somebody I would have some interest in is Cole Anthony. Just as a veteran PG. He had a couple good years prior to the last year and a half. It was one more guy I might have had some interest. Oh, and again, bringing back Amir Coffey potentially. Yeah, the spacing is rough right now. Like, they had Trey open a couple times, but didn't make the pass to Trey. Eve looked like he had a brain fart. And then you had Eve had a brain fart. Then you had a brain fart between Eve and Bryce on that inbound. Zion playing great defense right now, honestly. This might be the best defense I've seen Zion play. Ain't like he's defending no star motherfuckers, but he's playing really good defense. Yeah, I want to keep Eve as a rotational big. I don't necessarily want Eve as a starter. Get out here, little bitty ass boy. You too small for me. But yeah, I would like to keep Eve as a rotational guy. Now that's the Pelicans' fault right there. That's the Pelicans' fault with transition defense. Transition defense, you got to get back. Got to get back right there. Now that's really Fear's fault, because Fears gave up the dribble penetration right there. So that's really Fear's fault. Great rebound right there by Yves Missi. Eve should have went right back to Zion right there. That was a great rebound by Yves Missi. Great rebound. But yeah, I like Eve as a rotational guy. I don't really want Eve as my starting center. Nice drive and finish right there by Fears. Way to make up for that bad defense. Yeah, I don't want Eve as my guy. Ooh, now that was bad by Eve. That was bad by Fears and Eve. Eve playing bad right now, in my opinion. Fears playing bad defense, and Eve's playing not great defense, personally, like in my opinion. Because Eve, you there to help, but you supposed to be able to swat that shit. But Fears, you giving up dribble penetration so easy, you ain't even making motherfucker work. Oh, that was nice. That was fucking nice. That was fucking nice. That was an and one. Did y'all see that? That was an and one. He scored over 3 motherfuckers. That was an and one. No call. They letting them dudes play with a lot of physicality right now. It's going to be interesting to see how things change. It's going to be interesting to see how things change. Box out, box out, box out. Ah! Good defense. Way to end. Way to end. Nah, Eve Meesey only been playing basketball about 5-6 years now. Eve Meesey just started playing basketball. I mean, and keep in mind, he's been under the tutelage of Willie Green and James Borrego. So it ain't like he out there with no fucking masterminds. That's why you get somebody like Rondo. Bring Rondo in the building. He gonna get Eve right. He gonna get Eve right. I don't see them talking a lot, but I hope DeAndre Jordan, once he is fully on the staff, I hope he can take Eve under his wing. Let's see here. Hold up. All right. Check the box score real quick. See how we looking. Everybody in the building, make sure y'all hit the like button. Nah, Don. The Pels in the West. Southwest Division. But they play in Southeast Louisiana. So maybe there's some hope. So right now, we 3 for 10 from beyond the arc. They 1 for 4. DeMar DeRozan hit one. I think Russell Westbrook hit one. Then they called that. No, wait a minute. Nah, that's not right. DeMar DeRozan hit a 3. They must have called it a long 2, because I was pretty sure he hit a 3 from that left corner. They must have changed it to a 2. I do remember Westbrook hit one from the right wing. Right, so far we 2 for 2 from the free throw line. The rebound battle was a little tight. Pause. They turned the ball over. We got one less turnover. We just got to be smart, man. Just hit the singles. Just hit the singles, man. Don't be goofy. Just hit the singles. Feed the crow, watch it grow. Keep getting the ball to your big man. They don't got nobody that can stop you under that rim. Jay Black said this was like a new zone defense. That's why Eve looked lost. This could be what it is. But what I'm not understanding, why you deploying this so early? Because it might be something new. Because Ant mentioned that they trying something new, but why you deploying this so early? Ain't nothing really. Who out there do you really need to? I don't know. I don't know. Don Gibbons said, no, fam. They had a story today about the Pels on Memphis going to the East with the expansion. Oh, yeah. I think ultimately, if they move 2 teams to the West, 1 to 2 teams could be moving East. I think a lot of people think it's Minnesota and Memphis, and New Orleans kind of going to be left out to dry. But they should move New Orleans back to the East because we was originally in the East. So they should have moved us back. B. Thomas, their first order of business is to get us out the West, but Minnesota and Memphis have a better chance than us. Yeah. Me say they went to it and Trey got scored on. You talk when Precious Achiuwa kind of moved Trey out the way. Jay Black said Borrego's a bad coach. Yeah, I don't really understand doing this right now. It's not like you were just getting killed defensively. Like, what's the level of desperation to go into the zone right now? Who are you worried about beating you, really? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Now, what they should do, oh, Zion, you got to get that rebound, bro. That was bad. That was 2 bad plays in a row by Zion. Because, for 1, you got the offensive foul. For 2, you let the rebound go right by you. Like, if you Zion, you got to get the rebound right there, bro. You have to. If you Zion, you got to get the rebound right there. But, either way, yeah, it's interesting to see the Jonte in the building. Now, it would be nice to have him sit sideline. Even though he's not here for long, it would be nice to have him sit sideline with Joel and AD to kind of pick his brain a little bit to see where he at. But I think we already know. He got crispy ass lining, though. I'll tell you that. I need to give me a lining. But it'll be interesting to see kind of where his brain is at right now and where he's at in his recovery. Because personally, with the way Herb been playing, I don't think DeJounte should start. I don't at all. Big 3 right there by Herb. But I think with the way Herb been playing, you can make an argument that he couldn't be too much worse. They ain't letting this dude, Devin Carter, just bust they fucking ass. Like, he just getting back-to-back good plays right there. Great deflection on defense. Great pass up ahead. Great finish. They letting this dude just get dribble penetration at will. He not even good like that. He not even that good. And he just getting dribble penetration at will. Jesus. Give me a knife. Give me a knife. But man, I hope all y'all doing well. Again, look, Valentine's Day coming up. Get your lady one of them Dairy Queen jerseys that just say Queen on the back, or get her a Sadiq Bey jersey, just say Bey on the back. I'm telling you, that's easy money. And get her a replica. You know, women don't know the difference between no replica and no swing man. Just get her a little replica. Get her a little replica. Oh boy, great. See, that was great. That was great. Great play by Eve Messi. Great follow up by Zion. Great play by Eve Messi. Great follow-up by Zion. Eve Messi kept that alive. He not going now. Look, Eve Messi is not going to get the credit right there for the offensive rebound. Yeah, this is a really good lineup. I like this lineup. Well, I don't love this lineup, but Sadiq Bey. I trust Sadiq Bey and Zion to be able to score. And Herb responsible for 5 points. I'm not crazy about the one shooter lineups, but I do think that Sadiq Bey kept that play alive with the tip in. Now he's not gonna get credit for the offensive rebound there, but Zion also got the ball, put it back. So that was a nice little sequence of events. The last 2 minutes right there been good. Birthday tomorrow, hoping we get to secure the W for that. Oh man, happy birthday to you, fam! Happy birthday to you, brother. Yes indeed, man. Happy birthday on a Tuesday. Yes indeed. Peace and blessings to you, man. Many more. Chung, what up with your fam? What up with my dog Chung in the building? What up, Chung? Dub say them DH Gate jerseys for $18 and they damn near the same thing. Hey, what that boy said, you pay $1,500, I pay $59.99. Got diamonds and Rolexes that shine at the same time. Boy, y'all better go to DH Gate and get some jerseys. Your girl gonna be eating motherfucking crab boils and turkey necks and shit, fucking that jersey up. Better go get her one of them jerseys. Get her the black one or the purple one though, so she, get some usage. That white jersey is over once you wear it one time. But yeah, y'all better go ahead. Oh no, get the red one. You gotta get the red jersey. Get the red one. It makes sense. Get the red jersey. See, I thought it was funny when the Bucks announcers were talking like Zion lost his athleticism. You know what? I don't know, bro. Like every year, it's like I used to do the other show. It's like every year it was the same thing. Like, oh man, I'm worried about Trey, or man, Zion looks a step slow now. It's like, you've been watching these motherfuckers for about 5-6 years. They do the same thing every year. You know what I'm saying? Out of nowhere, they go on a crazy 3-point shooting run. Zion dunking on motherfuckers. I didn't understand the Zion lost his athleticism thing when the second game of the season, Zion dunked on Victor Wembanyama on the first play. First play, Zion dunked on this thing. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I mean, being in this business, I will say though, like, for one, we don't watch every team, and for two, sometimes you just need things to talk about, to be real. Brock, like Grub was saying the same thing too about that lesson. Bro, I think Zion had, I don't know if he had twisted his ankle or something weird. This was about 3 years ago. It was like 3-4 years ago. And Grub had DM'd me because he was asking me like to come on the show for a favor. He had DM'd me. He was like, yo, man, yeah, that guy, he's not going to be playing basketball much longer. He's had 2 lower body injuries. It's over. I'm like, oh, man, that's crazy. And I'm like, here we are about 5 years later. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know. Nobody bats 100%, though. I will say that. Box out. Good shit, good shit. Great defensive possession. Now let's go down. Let's get a bucket. Put your foot on their neck because no lead is safe with the New Orleans Pelicans. Yeah, it's a what have you done for me lately league. So what have you done for me lately league? Was that Bobby Brown? Bobby Brown still with the Kings, y'all? Was that Bobby Brown? Attack! Ooh! Fuck off me. All right, now let's extend the lead. Let's extend the lead here. Let's extend the lead. Oh, my God, bro. This dude, Carter, is killing fears. Carter, look, we just talked about this. Carter is killing fears. He's getting to the rim at will. He's collapsing the defense at will. Like, it's unbelievable. Damn, Zion should have just threw the ball up in the air when he got that whistle. Yeah, they got Carter looking like motherfucking John Wall out there. B. Thomas, I broke my ankle 3 times and still went to state as a sprinter. I really think people be trying to live vicariously through the players. And it's like, no, that happened to you because you know, like me, if I have 2 lower body injuries, I'm probably fucked up. Cause I was never a super duper athlete like that. But that happened to you because you were just a regular guy. Like, girl, like you wasn't motherfucking Zion, or you wasn't Lawrence Taylor. Like some shit like that happened to you, you know, you might be out of commission. You might be in a wheelchair. All right, let's get a stop here. All right, thank God Westbrook missed that. Yo, Fears. I want Fears to face this matchup so he can kind of, you know, get used to dealing with it. But Fears is getting dominated out there by this guy. This dude Carter is giving Fears the blues right now. Hey, you taking Sadiq out right there? I would thought you would have took Fears out and let Bryce have a go at guarding Carter. Or Carter out. Oh no, Carter's still in the game. But yeah, they need to do something because you can't keep Fears on Carter like this. Good rebound by Herb. You can't keep Fears on Carter like this. He just too small for Carter. He's too small for him. Fears. Now Fears, that was dumb. Fears trying to retaliate. It's like, no, just win the game. Don't worry about that. Fears trying to retaliate. All right, you got to take Fears out, bro. Fears, this dude, Fears can't handle this dude right now. Fears can't handle this dude right now. Like, the dude kind of got his eyes locked on Fears. Pause. He kind of got, he kind of got Fears figured out right now. So, Fears trying to retaliate on the offensive end. It's like, no, bro, just make the right play. Just make the right play. So that's 2 fouls on Fears. And I think, is that 2 fouls on Herb too? Yeah, if Zion had bigger hands, he'd probably dunk more. Oh, no, that's not a foul. Thank goodness. Oh, I don't know about that. That looked like that was just good defense by Herb. Like they had an inbound pass that Carter just moved Fears out the way. I mean, sometimes, bro, age is a real thing. You talking about like a grown man versus a 19-year-old. Sometimes that shit, you get a tech for that, Herb. Be cool. You talking about grown man versus a 19-year-old. Sometimes that shit really does show up. Oh, hell no. Just challenge that. Why we ain't challenge it? We should challenge that shit. Good defense, Zion. Let me say why Herb don't like haircuts no more. Man, them bitches $50. Probably. Bitch about $50. I don't know. Sometimes he be wearing braids and shit. Haircuts is high. That's why I grew my hair. I couldn't afford to keep getting my hair cut. Especially like growing up, I was like, what? Oh no, that's what they hitting for right now? Hell no. I'm growing my shit. That was good defense by her. I mean, it's the best he could do in that situation. Oh my God. Dog, I ain't gonna lie. They've been bailing the Kings out. They've been bailing the Kings out. This motherfucker's holding her jersey twice and everything. Don't call that weak ass shit now. You wasn't calling in the first quarter. They bailing the Kings out, bruh. They bailing these dudes out. Seriously, they bailing these dudes out right now. Because they wasn't calling none of that shit in the first quarter. They wasn't calling none of that in the first quarter. Mine's $30. Say some charge $100. Yeah, I saw that. My brother, he cut hair. He be putting the the white shit on the thing and doing all that. I be like, man, I'm rocking the braids. I might go get a line in every once in a while. Huge fight in Charlotte. I didn't see that. Who won? Who won the fight? I hope it was a real fight where some fists were strong. I'm sure Isaiah Stewart was involved. He's an antagonist. Not in. Okay, they're in the zone right here. I didn't like that shot. All right, now you need a zone buster out there. So you kind of need to put Trey back into this game sooner than later because you need somebody that could hit the three. You need somebody that can hit the three right now. Box out. Oh my God. All right, don't let them go on a run here. And the Pelicans about to let them go on a run. Ain't this a bitch? We haven't scored like the last almost 3 minutes, bro. Oh my God, that was way too much dip on your chip right there. Fears got to come out the game, bro. Fears got to come out the game. Fears got to come out the game. That's good defense by Eve, but Fears got to come out the game. Fears the mismatch out there a lot of the times. That looked like he just hit it off his foot, to be honest. Good pass. Good shit. Bridges, Diabate, Stewart, Duren. Ooh, I think I like Stewart and Duren in that fight. I ain't gonna. They got the size advantage. Big ain't bad though, so they don't matter how tall a motherfucker is. Who won? Cause I ain't Stewart talk so much shit. I ain't never seen Stewart have a fight though. But that's a hell of a fight right there. That's a Rumble in the Jungle ass matchup right there. Good shit, Bryce. Good hustle, Herb. That's a Rumble in the Jungle ass matchup right there. That's a lot of suspensions right there too. And see, if you the Hornets, this the wrong time to be getting suspended, dog. You playing too well right now if you the Hornets. Cause you the 10th seed with Chicago right behind you. But shit, good shit. Go see, that's a good one-on-one defense by Eve yet again, though. That look, it looked like he was he in the circle just now on that drive? Let me see. No, he was out. That's a bang call, but he was out. I think they're gonna change it to a blocking, personally. Oh, and the Hornets losing this game, so the Hornets losing and everything, so shit. Oh, Charlotte were the aggressors? All right, so we finally got a bucket and a stop here. So no matter what happens, after the timeout, we got Trey, Carlo, and Derek checking back in. You got to try to extend this lead. This would be a nice time for Trey to hit a couple big threes, get a couple stops. You go into halftime. Just go into halftime with a double-digit lead, man, because you already know what to expect in the second half. Just give yourself some room for error. Give yourself some room for error if you the Pelicans, man. You're in the building, hit the like button, man. Appreciate everybody tapping in. Let's try to get this win tonight. Hopefully the Pelicans can pull it off. Let's see here. Well, yeah, that was... Stewart came off the bench. Oh, so yeah, he out of here. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens to the Hornets, because the Hornets, this was a bad time for them to do this. They got to hope the Bulls just pull the plug and don't try to go for that 10th seed. Hornets playing too well. The motherfuckers be getting suspended and shit. They playing too well to get tricked out their game like that. Get tricked off the street. Hold on. Let me see here. Hold up. I love a good fight. Let's say beef stew. Oh, yeah. But shit, I think, what, three of the... four. Four of the starters right now for the... Because is Beef Stew starting right now? If he is starting, then that means 4 of the 5 starters for Detroit were Troy Weaver picks. Oh, good. We got the call, y'all. We won the call. All right. But yeah, I think because it's Beef Stew, Amin Thompson, Duren, Cade, that's all Troy Weaver's picks, man. And shit, your boy all-star this year, Duren, he might be all-NBA. So that's definitely looking like a home run. That's definitely looking like no. This dude, Doug Christie, looked like fucking Nosferatu. He looked like Nosferatu. Y'all remember on Blade 2 when the old vampire had called Blade for help, and he was like, "Who do you think they will go after they're done with us? You are precious humans." He looked just like that. Shoot that shit. Calm down. I thought Trey was about to just shoot that. Look at Bryce. Oh, good relocation by Trey. Great relocation by Trey. That was great relocation by Trey and the correct read by Fears. Great relocation by Trey right there and the correct read by Fears. Nice. That's what Zion and Trey got to always do. You got to relocate, man. Got to relocate. They shut one shit down. The shit don't stop. Great defense by Bryce right there with that wingspan. All right, don't get greedy. Just be smart. Hit the single. Good recovery. Ooh, Trey, I didn't like that one, Trey. I did not like that one at all, Trey. I didn't like that one. Let's get a stop. I did not like that shot right there by Trey. I thought he forced that one. because you had Russell Westbrook right there. Unless you was going to try to initiate contact, that was a bad shot. Box out. He need help. Good shit, good shit, good shit. All right, somebody get the ball from Trey. There you go, Fizz. Fizz, slow it down. Oh! Y'all saw how Carlo ran interference for him right there? Y'all saw how Carlo ran interference for him right there? That was smart by Carlo. Way to attack with pace by Fizz. Now, earlier this season, Fizz would have missed that layup. Box out. Come on, Carlo. Fuck. Carlo, get that. Carlo a step slow right now. Oh, come on, y'all. What is we doing? There we go. Fuck. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Slow it down. Yeah, Bryce tripping. Bryce want to be a part of the action. You know what? What I'm not liking right now? Great defense. Oh, what I'm not liking right now? Carlo, I don't know if Carlo is tired, but Carlo foot movement is not sharp right now. Like, he just a step slow on everything right now. Y'all notice that? Carlo really like a step slow on everything right now. Carlo gotta figure it out. Carlo gotta figure it out. He's a step slow to the 50-50 balls right now. He need the motor gotta improve. I understand you're not really getting the touches, but the motor gotta improve. Yeah, that was a bad shot by Bryce. But you know, that's one of them things where you got a little too much freedom. That's why you got a little too much freedom in the offense. You can't be doing that. You need to find Trey Murphy in that situation. You got to find Trey Murphy or Derek Queen in that situation, Bryce. You got a little too much freedom right there. You can't have that happen. Can't have that happen. That ended up being a 5-point swing. Can't let that happen. So he was at the Benito Bowl party last night. All the way, Carlo! Oh, Lord. That could have been a bad injury to Carlo's left leg. Did y'all see how Carlo landed on his left leg just now? That could have been bad. That shit could have been bad. I like how he attacked with some aggression. Hopefully seeing the ball go in will, you know, help him, you know, kind of get his motor going. But that could have been bad. He landed tough on his left leg. Thank God that wasn't an injury there. But yeah, that was a bad shot right there from Bryce. But it's all right. It's all right. He had 2 bad shots so far, but that's all right. His defense has been good, so he making up for it. Defense been good. He making up for it. Herb playing some really good defense right now, in my opinion. Herb playing some good defense right now, in my opinion. All right, let's get some stops, man. Let's get another stop. Yeah, the last couple of games, he looked kind of lethargic. Like, oh, I didn't think that was a charge. But great. Yeah, I didn't think that was a charge right there, personally, Carlo. I didn't think that was a charge. Way to make up for it, though. Look, he saw the ball go in. Sometimes all you got to do is see the ball go in and you wake up. Sometimes all you got to do is see that ball go in and you wake up. So that was nice. Now box out, Carlo. Now see, Carlo went right there and fucked up. He totally ignored his man right there on the right side. Totally ignored Renard right there on the right side. His back was to him. Didn't even notice him. Like, he didn't even turn that direction. Oh, Lord, Herb, don't ever do that again. Don't ever do that again, Herb. Don't ever do that again in life. That was a terrible decision by Herb. Don't ever do that again. He over-penetrated and didn't have nowhere to go. Right there. Yeah, looking at this play right here, I don't know why. I don't even understand why his back, like Carlo's back, was turned that much. Like he was coming to help on what's dude's name, man? I keep forgetting homie name. Like he was coming to help right there, but it's like you ain't need no help. He was selling it for a midi. Watch your man. Put a body on a body. Pause. Oh Lord, he in the post. Somebody be ready to come relieve him. And what? That bitch was halfway down. That was almost an and one. That was almost a damn and one. Yeah, Carlo got a pure jumper. I wish he would take about 4 threes a game, to be honest. I don't know if he ever going to get that many minutes to take 4 threes a game, but I wish he would take about 4 a game. Especially from that corner. Oh, man. The corner and I think the wing is where he's the most efficient at. I got to check his shot chart again. Damn, we split. All right, come on now. Let's get a stop. Don't let them go on a run to end the half. Let's get a stop. Yo, did y'all see what Max Kellerman said about Kevin Durant? How they basically, he kind of said something that I said to a degree. I was like, Kevin Durant, not really that impactful anymore necessarily. It's kind of like more of like basically he said his rings ain't really worth nothing like talking about it. And I was like, now I don't know if I would say that because they won one with him and one without him, but I don't think they win those two without him. So I don't know if I'd say that. But Herb, what is you doing? What was that I just saw? What was that I just saw? Oh my God. All right, so this is a dumb end to the half so far. This is such a dumb end to the half right now. This is a dumb end to the half so far. That's a good timeout. Oh my God. Oh my God. What is this? What is this? Oh my God. This has been a terrible little end to the half right here. This has been a terrible little end to the half. Yeah, I saw DQ he hesitated on the closeout. And that's Plowden's first bucket. Now, look, Derek closed out the same way twice. Like, it's just that slow-ass trotting run. The way you're not really trying to close out. Maybe he think they're going to attack the closeout and dunk because that's what Precious Achiuwa did one time. But that don't mean you don't close out at all. That means you close out under control. I don't know. That was bad. That was a lazy closeout. That Herb Jones shot, the ball never made its way out off the right side of the court. That's why you kind of need somebody to come relieve those guys in that situation. Like, cause if I'm the fucking defense, I'm thrilled with that jumper. The last two Herb shots, I am thrilled with. Say Derek with DQ can't close. With DQ not closing out, Chung say he can't guard. He a traffic cone, needs a Neuralink ASAP. Oh man, yeah, he was the activity not looking that good right now. It could be a situation to where he not getting the ball and maybe the enthusiasm ain't there. But fuck, he started off the game closing out like that. Like he started off the game with them half-hearted closeouts. Like, so that's kind of par for the course with him. Let's see here. Nah, we back. Big shot right there by Derek. See, give him a touch. Hopefully that wakes him up, man. Hopefully that wakes him up. All right, good defense right there by Herb Jones. Zion got 5 assists. Shit. Good defense by Herb. Yeah, tee his ass up. Tee his ass up. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy right here? I think Herb got 2, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Lord. Trey missed the fucking tech. Trey Murphy has missed 3 technical fouls this season. 3 technical foul free throws this season. Trey has missed 3 technical foul free throws this season. Herb got 1 foul. Trey has missed 3 technical foul free throws this season. That is unacceptable. That is unacceptable. That's unacceptable, bro. That's unacceptable. Just being real. To miss 3 of them, that's kind of unacceptable. On the real. That's unacceptable, bro. You can't miss 3 of them now. 3 technical foul free throws? Come on now. That's unacceptable, bro. God damn. All right, let's finish strong here. Man. Put a body on a body. All right. Calm down. Ah, there you go. Bree say sell high on Herb. I don't know if this is high, but they certainly need to sell. Oh, what the fuck was Westbrook doing? Westbrook was tripping just now. He tried to do a lateral. He ran into an offensive lineman and did a lateral to the back. All right, good rebound by Herb. Pick your head up. Look for Zion. Oh, never mind. Let's see what happens. Ah! Fuck. I thought that was going in for Sadiq. Why they call a timeout? That was a dumb timeout. Why you call a timeout right there? That was kind of dumb. Huh? That was weird. Why would you call a timeout when they're in full transition? And you only got 3 timeouts left. This dude, though, Doug Christie is awful. Yeah, Russ is wilding. Russ tripping. What I'm trying to understand is Doug Christie, you got 3 timeouts left, coach. You got a whole nother half of basketball to coach. What the fuck are you doing? Doug? No, this dude Renard got 10 rebounds already. Renard would be a nice Pelican if it had worked out that way. But he got he got 9 rebounds. I'm sorry, he got 9 rebounds already. He would have been a very nice Pelican. But yeah, what's going on here? Why are you Y'all saw Herb laughing and shit, Kuyan. I saw him laughing. Yeah, why you call timeout? You only got a couple timeouts left, coach. I don't know. That was kind of weird to me. I ain't really understand that just now. I ain't think that was all that smart. But whatever. What do I know? I knew they was in trouble with Doug Christie this offseason. When Doug Christie said, we might not win the game, but we're going to win the fight. It's like, well, coach, we hired you to win the fucking game. We don't care about the fight. We want to win the game, coach. So I don't know. Dog, this man looked like a ghoul. Calvin Dennis said, "Look at Chaz. They handling their business so far. I would like if they can extend this lead prior to halftime. It's been a sloppy game, but luckily a lot of the Kings ain't playing, so they're able to take advantage of some of these things right now." Jay Black said, "Finally, we don't have the worst coach tonight." Well, the night is young, Jay Black. The night is young. That was a nice drive and flip right there by Renard. The night is young, and this the Pelicans. No lead is safe. All right, so what we doing here? You got to work the ball to the right side of the court. Don't let... Okay, hold up. So Zion in the corner. Watch your back. They come with the double. Oh! He saved it. Oh, look at that! We might win this game, y'all. We might win this game. Oh, so wait. So Renard got taken after Micah. I don't know why I thought Renard got taken first. We might win this game, y'all. Herb hit 2 threes. Herb 2 for 5 from behind the arc. Is he 2 for 5? I think, yeah, he might be 2 for 5 from behind the arc. They should probably, look, I like Micah Peavy, and I really like him if it gives you the opportunity to move off from Herb, because good centers get taken every year, like quality centers get taken every year. But, man, it would be really nice if we could, oh, that was nice. That was nice. All right, so I hate the Pelicans in 2-for-1 situations. I am not going to lie, son. What the fuck was that? All right, so they're going to hold for the last shot. So after this, we going into halftime, clearly, unless they turn the ball over. Sadiq been wide open twice. Whoa, what's good with your ride? He said, what's good, Cheddar, anywhere on the pool situation? It look like Borrego don't fuck with bro at all. Last thing I heard, bro, that's pretty much the situation. Like, you kind of hit the nail on the head as far as that relationship seems strained. I don't think it has nothing to do with injury prevention. I just think at this point, their relationship is so strained that you just may not see him on the court again, which I think is dumb. I don't like the political side of that shit, because even if you did ultimately want to trade him, oh my God, Derek. Even if you did ultimately want to trade him, you got to play the man. Boy, we got lucky right there. Yeah, Sadiq missed a couple good ones on that left side. He missed them both on the same side of the court, too. He 1 for 4 from beyond the arc. Trey 3 for 6. Let's go to the box score real quick. Go to the box score, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Take a moment. Hit that like button for me, man. We in here rocking. You understand me? Consistent. Let's do it. All right, so the Mar night might be over. Lamar had a rough night. So let's just go to the totals, because we don't even really need to look over what the Kings got going on. The Kings look like they're in hell. Renard playing well, though. Renard got 11 and 9. Renard he going to be all right. Renard all right. For the Pelicans, they shooting 52% from the field. Kings shooting 41. Sadiq 3 for 7 for 8 points. Inefficient night for him. Zion 5 for 7 from the field. 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 12 points. Nice night for him generally. Probably had a couple potential assists that they left on the table from the lack of 3-point shooting. DQ 3 for 5 from the field. He having an okay night. The rebounds not there. Him having 1 rebound is kind of terrible, like Chung keep alluding to. Like it's kind of bad. 6 points. He only got 1 turnover, so that's not bad. Trey 5 for 8 from the field, 3 for 6 from behind the arc, having an efficient night, 1 rebound though. Herb Jones looking good on the boards. 6 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. Very inefficient shooting night, but generally he hit a couple big shots in my opinion. Audio Fast, what's happening with you? Pelicans Nola, what's happening with your homie? Let's see here. Carlo had a couple big points. Eve had a couple cool possessions. Not doing too much though. Fears had a rough time defensively. Offensively, I thought he was pretty good. But defensively, he had a rough time. But offensively, I thought he was pretty good. No Micah Peavy so far. No Herb Jones. I'm sorry. No Jordan Hawkins so far, along with Micah Peavy. Let's read some of the comments, man. The players on this team is pretty good except DQ. I think DQ would be all right. I don't know. I hope and pray anyway. Fist of the Black Source of the Cam Thomas signed with the Bucks. Yeah, I saw that. Shout out to Cam Thomas, man. I like Cam Thomas. D-Way said good half is only half. Yeah, they got to round the turn, bro. They got to round the turn. Bring the W home. Round the turn. Don't start stepping on rakes in the second half, man. Don't see what I really don't want them to do. I don't want them to start playing prevent basketball to where they. What up with you, Jess? What up with you, Jess? I don't want them to be playing no fucking prevent basketball to where they're not looking to score. Louisiana Gal, we was talking about it in here, the fight. I ain't seen the fight yet, but we was talking about it. Was it like a bloody hard down fight? Who won the fight? Cause I'm really trying to see who won the fight. There's some second round steals at the time. Yeah, look, I like the dude. I think his name Odio or something like that. He played for the Lakers. He got hurt, but I think he played for Arkansas. I like him. I like him for the Lakers. He's a wing. He's a wing. He been dealing with some kind of weird injury though, but I like him out of the second round. Physically imposing guy, one of those type of people that the Pelicans should be looking into bringing in. It's gonna be interesting to see what they do in the second round if they even make a pick this year. I still think they look to get a first round pick this offseason. Probably use Herb to get it. Michael Morgan did damn Charlotte and Detroit had a brawl. Ooh, another malice. Well, not in Charlotte. I about to say about to have another malice in the palace. Audio said DeJounte said we aiming for the play-in. When he said that, Audio, he said that for real. What's up with y'all? Pelicans Nola, what's happening? Brock said it wasn't like that. Said punches were definitely thrown. Okay, who got thrown out the? Yeah, I do Thero. Thero. I like him. I like him for the Lakers. He was nice at Arkansas. See, I bet it was LaMelo the fake gangster from the suburbs. You think LaMelo fake gangster because he got tattoos? Say, man, we have a light show for halftime. What is this? Man, Pelicans ain't paying for no quality entertainment. So at first, it was just pushing and shoving, but Miles tried to steal off on Durant. And Isaiah Stewart came off the bench and jumped on Miles. Oh, man. Okay. That sounds like a quality fight. That's like a quality fight. Bro, I like Isaiah Stewart, I do. But I'll never forget Isaiah Stewart and LeBron. That situation. When LeBron cut Isaiah Stewart's eye. And like he was like 50 yards away from LeBron. And then he tried to go after. It was like, bro, it's over, dog. It's over. Like, I don't know. You say Amazon $2 lights. Gal gonna stay rich. Come on, the halftime show. Oh man. But I'm interested to see what happens with DeJounte. You know, I'm one of them people that I feel like I don't know if you could put the genie back in the bottle with DeJounte. Now there is a scenario though where DeJounte probably ends up having to stay going into next year. You know, that might not be the worst case scenario, but I just don't know if you could put the genie back in the bottle with that situation because DeJounte said a lot. He was ready to leave before he even got injured. There's some people in the building who feel like that first injury happened on DeJounte's time, that hand injury. There's some people in the building who feel like that happened on his own time. And it kind of like got worse during that first Bulls game. He just blamed it on the game. This is just what I was told. I don't know if it's true or not. People lie a lot. People try to cover their own ass a lot, but that's what I was told. Fist of the Black Star say, what's the 2 seconds we got for Jose? What teams? What years? It's like the lesser. The first one is the worst pick out of like, I don't even remember the teams. Basically, it's 2 empty seconds that you'll pretty much be looking to attach in a trade. You'll be looking to package as a sweetener, or maybe you'll add those 2 seconds to Jordan Hawkins. If nothing materializes for him, you'll just trade him into someone's cap space with those 2 seconds potentially. It's better than nothing because ultimately you wasn't really getting nothing for Jose, bro. Nobody was giving you no first. Like, I would have liked for them to get that protected Wizards first. That would have turned into 2 decent seconds. Oh, he told the announcers we aiming for the play-in from now on. Oh, man, DeJounte, I appreciate that sentiment. And look, who knows? Maybe the Pelicans go on to win 20 games. Who knows, right? Maybe they go 20-10. If it's 30 games left, maybe they go 20-10. Who knows, right? But nah, son. If y'all was really aiming for the play-in, you should have came back. You should have came back earlier, brother. Louisiana gal said, I would say DeJounte is in good spirits on the bench. He interacted with the fans. Yeah, he probably a cool-ass dude, to be honest. He probably a cool-ass dude. I've always been a fan of DeJounte. You know what I'm saying? As a player, I've always been a fan of DeJounte. Like, I wish it would have worked out. I just think they traded for him too late. They should have traded for him. He should have never made it to Atlanta. The Pelicans should have traded for him from the Spurs. Me and Justin did a show about that. Like, when they was looking to trade him, I'm like, man, you need to go get DeJounte. DeJounte coming off all-star bid. Dude, balling, defense, offense. Because it was him and Derek White, if I'm not mistaken, right? Wasn't it him and Derek White at one point? And they shit just kind of went in different directions. Said we're going to have to play pool with DJ. Shit, why not? Why not? Louisiana got, I'm sorry. She said, oh, I read that. Oh, I didn't even know DeJounte was on the joint. I didn't know he was on the sideline report. But it would be nice to have a sit down with him. Not me. I don't think he won't sit down with me. But it would be nice for them to have a sit down with them and kind of pick his brain a little bit. I had said that earlier. Hopefully they end up doing that. Let me see here. So the Jazz are up. The Jazz are a funny team. The Jazz up right now by 8 versus the Heat. Let's take a look at the Pistons Hornets right now. See what the Pistons Hornets doing. Say when we traded for DeJounte, we should have already had him and been sending sending him to Atlanta for a trade. But you know what? For what I was told, man, David Griffin just genuinely disliked Trae Young. For whatever reason, he just disliked him. He didn't like Jaden Ivey neither. Which is weird because I was also told that he tried to trade up for Jaden Ivey in the draft. I was told he tried to trade up for Jabari in the draft, if I'm not mistaken. But he generally just didn't like old boy from what I was told. Louisiana guys, they also shout out to Trae for still showing up. Somebody at the arena told me his mom was in the hospital. Yeah, Louisiana guy. That's why I the last couple shows I was saying, kind of keep the family in their prayers. They dealing with a lot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just try to keep the Murphy family in your thoughts and prayers, man. I know if it was me, I wouldn't be playing no motherfucking basketball. That's just me though. I don't know. You know how they be like, sir, you don't need to be here. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Everything gonna be all right. We got it. I still would be like, I don't know. I can't play. I can't focus. But shout out to Trae for going out there and having some huge games. Because he had a huge game in Milwaukee. Had a huge game last game. He's playing well tonight. So thoughts and prayers to him and the whole family, man. Shout out to that whole family. That's some good people over there, man. That's some cool ass people. That's a cool family. For real. That's a good family. So shout out to all of them, man. Shout out to all of them. Thoughts and prayers to that fam. Yes, indeed. Fist of the Black said that's why me and David Griffin got problems forever. It's not about what you like. It's about what's best for the franchise and the team. Facts. It's not about relationships. You know what I'm saying? Not about relationships. It's all about it's about practicality. It's about results. What gets the job done? What gets the job done? That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, man. And David Griffin, he just, when they start talking about the human element and all that weird ass shit, because think about this, and I'm not knocking DeJounte at all. Like I said before, I like DeJounte. But DeJounte is pretty much been a problem since you traded for him. Not him individually, but just the trade. The whole trade has been a problem. It's been a shit show since that trade happened. So that means you misjudged it if you David Griffin. This is not Joe Dumars' problem. Joe Dumars didn't trade for DJ. You know what I'm saying? It was just you misjudged it. If you Griff, you know what I'm saying? You misjudged it. Now if I'm Joe Dumars and Troy Weaver, now I gotta clean this shit up. But you misjudged it. It's on you. Audio facts, no, I don't think they're going to 10-game win streak. I don't. Anything is possible. I've seen a lot of shit in the NBA, but nah, I don't. Jay Black said, damn, Trey, I would. Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure everything's straight, though. I'm sure everything's straight with that situation. Be time to say Griff is a horrible businessman. Yeah, he was terrible from the start, bro. Like, and that's why, for me, I'm never caping for the organization because I don't give a fuck. Ain't nothing in it for me. They ain't giving me no money. But what I will say is this. There's people who are critical of Joe Dumars and Troy Weaver that were never as critical of David Griffin and Token. Token being Trajan Langdon. Trajan Langdon sucked. Him and Token. I mean, him and Griff. That slimy fuck. And Token, big Token number one. Because it's like LA. You got big Token, little Token, and baby Token. So little Token is Bryson Graham. Bryson Graham, he was all right. He helped find Eve Easy. I'm sure he did some cool things here and there. He was all right. But aside from that, man, them dudes sucked. That tenure was trash. And they was never really criticized. They started criticizing them a little bit once they left the building and they felt like shit was safe. But they ain't want to bite the hand that was feeding them. The media, I mean. Motherfuckers ain't want to bite the hand that was feeding them. There's so much politics in this shit. It's bunk, really. It's bunk. That's why you got to be. Sometimes you got to be Bobby Brown, man. You got to do your own thing. But Chunk said, I think the Pelicans had a good trade deadline. Traded Jose, then traded other players for pennies on the dollar. That's my perspective as well. Because now you can go into the offseason and say, all right, look, you know, it's the offseason, so everything naturally is going to be more expensive in the offseason. So what you want to do? If that pick was top 15 protected in the offseason, maybe it's top 10 protected. You feel me? If you were offering 2 seconds, maybe in the offseason you're offering 3 seconds. So, you know, it's just all about perspective. And for the people that was kind of like, well, they need a pick in this draft. They need a pick in this draft. Which pick? Like, they don't just blindly need a fucking pick for the sake of getting one. You need to see how the lottery falls. You need to see how the teams fall. Who got picked 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, etc. Because if you target a motherfucker at pick 17, pick 16, that's worth something. But if you traded for a pick and that pick ended up being pick 26, who cares? Like, you might as well have kept the motherfucker you had, unless you was just trying to get rid of the contract. And that's a whole nother conversation. B Thomas say, Chunk, Jose was a fan favorite and we got him out of here. Yeah, that's what kind of gives me hope that and again, no, it's not a knock on Jose, but that's what kind of gives me hope that maybe they'll do the right thing as it pertains to moving on from a couple guys that the front office has some affinity for. Because I'm sure they had affinity for Jose as well. Just like they had affinity for Willie. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure that they were like, nah, this is business. You told me that you was going to let me run things my way. Like, I'm sure, you know what I'm saying? That was the deal, the situation. You understand? So I'm hoping that that trend continues going into the offseason and we can bring in some talent. I'm hoping we can bring in some talent because it's all business. It ain't personal. Like EPMD said, it ain't never personal. It's business. Fuck that. We need to get some hoopers in this bitch because right now it is ugly. I like that first play out of half. Zion get to the free throw line. Got one free throw. Let's try to get them both. Got one free trying to get them both. Yes, indeedy. If you in the building, man, you just joined and hit the like button. If you've been here for a minute and you forgot to hit the like button, hit the like button. Boy, I ain't gonna lie. I would trade for Austin Reeves in a fucking heartbeat. I might not like Austin Reeves' contract, but if they was like, yo, give us Herb for Austin Reeves. Oh, Herb would have been gone. I would trade for Austin Reeves in a heartbeat. Austin Reeves is like the ultimate complimentary player. See, we giving up offensive rebounds, y'all. Giving up offensive rebounds. Thank you, Jess. I appreciate you, sis. Giving up offensive rebounds there. All these fucking ads. Bro, I tried. Never mind. I'm about to say something, but I don't want to say too much. They might try to hire me. But, oh, that was terrible by Derek Queen. That was terrible. Terrible by Derek Queen. That was a thirsty shot by Dairy Queen. That was terrible. That was a thirsty ass shot. 4-point swing. 4-point swing on a thirsty ass shot right there. That was terrible. That was terrible. And to give up a bucket on the other end. Come on, DQ. That was, look, Joel and them taking shots. Y'all heard Joel and AD say, smart play. Smart play. They was taking a shot at DQ right there. Oh, great defense right there by Herb. That was great defense by Herb. That was a great defense by Herb right there on that rush drive. Fuck off me. No, that Keegan Murray contract looked crazy. What you gonna do, Zion? Oh, drove right. Can you finish? Nah. See, on that play right there, with that drive that Zion just did driving baseline, Derek was supposed to come in. Derek just standing there. You got to come in and set the screen. It just worked the play before. Derek, come set the screen again, brother. Like, you got to be comfortable doing the boring shit sometimes. God damn, Trey. Good hustle by Derek. Kick it. That's you. That's you, Sadiq. Good hustle, Trey. Good hustle. Fuck. Come on, man. Game Osborne, what up with your brother? What's up with your game? How you doing? See, we too sloppy with the basketball. We too sloppy with the basketball right now, bro. We had 3-4 people lose the ball just now. Trey lost the ball, and then Sadiq lost the ball. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the ball wet or something. Pause. That was good defense right there by Derek. Maybe the basketball wet or something. But we kind of sloppy with the basketball right now. All right, now box out. Game Oswald say DQ gonna have to understand it's not his team. As long as Zion, he's the man. Play your role, young man. Facts. And even then, it's like when that was bogus. Westbrook with all that fucking flopping. That's bogus. But even then, it's like DQ. Now it's Trey's team, or it's whoever we bring in for Zion's team, brother. Like, you gotta relax. Play the game. Like, when you play the game, like, the points and all that shit is gonna come naturally. That shit is gonna fall in your lap a lot of times. Gotta get the basketball right there, Derek. Sauce though, what's happening? Yeah, we was talking about the fight earlier with Isaiah Stewart and Miles Bridges. Who you think won, Sauce though? I'm trying to get a clear victor. Who you think won? All right. 2-man game. Give it back. There you go! That's what I'm talking about! 2-man game. Give the ball back. It's simple basketball. We've been calling for this all season. We've been calling for this all fucking season, man. Fuck you take me for? Fuck out of here, man. Calling for that shit all season, acting like we fucking crazy. Can you put your best players into action? Well, I don't know. Bitch, do what I told you if I slap the shit out your punk ass. Fuck you think this is? But yeah, man, good play call right there. Good play call. Nice 2-man game. Nice recognition right there by Trey Murphy. Nice pass. Yeah, do my eyes deceive me, Meech? God damn, I didn't know we was capable of running that type of play. I didn't think it was possible. I didn't think it was possible at all. A Zion and Trey action? Oh yeah, we can go ahead and it's gonna be snowing until motherfucking June 1st. The groundhog saw his shadow. Ain't no way in the world. God damn, bruh. I shouldn't even be excited to see something like that. It's like Shaq making a free throw or some shit. Oh my God, he made it. I shouldn't be that excited to see a 2-man action between our 2 best players. What kind of shit is this? Man, I'll be running that shit. People get so tired of me running that shit. I'll be running that shit until the Sacramento Kings pull the cord out the fucking wall. They're like, hey, y'all gonna keep doing that. We quit. I'll be running that shit ad nauseum. They'll be sick and tired of me. Shit. Chung said, as a side note, the Super Bowl halftime show was bad. I didn't even see it. I didn't watch a second of the Super Bowl. I think I looked at the score. I think it was like 18-0. I was like, oh yeah, fuck this. Let me just go live with the people. I'm going live. I was like, everybody, look, nobody called me for the Super Bowl. You know when the Super Bowl happened, it was like a fight. People be calling you like, yo, you coming, we gonna do this. We about to have a little this and this, we about to throw this on the grill. People be calling. Man, my phone ain't ring one motherfucking time for Super Bowl. I don't even know nobody who saw it. I don't know nobody who saw it. That's how weird it is. Yo, I just saw, y'all saw old boy throw that just now? Who was that? Was that DeMar DeRozan that just threw some shit? Was that DeMar DeRozan who just threw some shit? Yeah, that was DeMar DeRozan. Yeah, look, now look, I've been upset before and have thrown some shit, but bitch, you need to don't throw that shit on me. I have been upset before and have thrown some shit, but you need to relax, DeMar. Calm down, brother. Though, throw that shit somewhere that it can't reach me, because that's kind of disrespectful. He came out with a bucket, first possession. First possession came out with a bucket. Nah, DeMar might got it on his mind. He might got it on his mind. He might got it on his mind. He might got it on his mind. Nice pass. Oh! There we go! Zion to Trey. 5 points. So in the last two Zion Trey connections, we've gotten 5 points. It's almost like we can do that every goddamn time. It's almost like we can do it at every time we want to. It's almost like we can do it any time we want to. Shit. Oh, Trey, that was bad. Russell Westbrook, a big, strong motherfucker, though. Oh, I thought, look, Zion was looking for that alley. Oh! Trey! Yeah, look. Oh, my God. Good defense. Oh, they call that bogus shit? Challenge it. Challenge it. Look, Trey telling them to challenge it. Collins trying to challenge it, I think. Borrego's sitting there with his arms rolled up, looking like a single mom of four. Challenge that shit. That wasn't no go. Oh, that's fucked up. That's bullshit. They call a tech for that. That's bullshit. Ball don't lie, motherfucker. Ball don't lie, cuz. They called in for that? Oh, come on, son. Come on, son. And then, that's the first, ain't that the first team delay a game? Was that the second team delay a game? Could you not supposed to get a technical on the first? All right, that went in. I didn't like that, Herb, but that went in. I'll take it. Pause. That shot went in. All right, we're on the switch now. Stay home. Everybody stay home. Don't overhelp. Don't overhelp. Don't overhelp. Oh, good defense. Box out. Box out. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. Look ahead. Look ahead. Look ahead. Work the ball to the left side. Oh, that's a mouse. Well, not really a mouse, but Derek. He pulled a chair on Derek. That's why in that situation, you got to work the ball to the left side. Oh, they called delay on Herb at first. Oh, Lord, Derek. Oh, Lord. All right, Derek. That was a bad sequence of events for Derek right there. Get the ball to Zion, please, somebody. Get the ball to Zion. That was a bad sequence of events right there for Derek. Oh, Zion. Zion blew that one right there. All right, call timeout, 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 timeout. All right. That was just a bad sequence of events right there for Derek. It's a bad sequence of events right there for Derek. Derek gave up. For one, he turned the ball over. They pulled the chair on him. DeMar DeRozan pulled the chair. He got yammed on by Russell Westbrook. Zion blew the layup. Nick Clifford down the court. Easy lay-in. So, yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy. I didn't like that on that Queen post up in that situation, in my opinion, you got to work the ball to the right side of the court. You got to work the ball to the right side of the court. Yeah, I think it would be nice to put probably would be nice to put Eve in the game at this point. Derek, this just might not be his night offensively or defensively or at all. This just might not be his night at all. It's early. He can redeem himself, but it don't look like it's his night. It don't look like it's his night. It look like he's overmatched by the athleticism that the Kings have out there. You know, it don't look like it look like he's overmatched by the athleticism that the Kings have out there between Renard and which homie Precious Achua, you know, Westbrook. He just looked overmatched defensively. Well, I'm sorry, he looked overmatched on both sides by the athleticism. He looked athletically overmatched. And that's how it's going to be some nights. It's tough being, you know, a not great athlete in the NBA, dog. These dudes is master athletes out here. Russell Westbrook is probably still the best athlete in basketball right now, today. You know what I'm saying? So it's tough. It's difficult. You know what I'm saying? Chunk said DQ outmatched half the nights. He's had a lot of peaks and valleys this season, I will say. He's had some peaks and valleys this season, I will say. Last game, I thought he played well. No, not last game, really. Last game he played well, in my opinion. Last game he played well. Derek is definitely going to have to develop a consistent three. He going to have to develop a consistent three because I think it's going to be really difficult for him to score. Especially in the post. Yeah, DeMar pulled the chair from under him. You know, it happens. But he going to have to develop a consistent three. He's going to have to. All right, so it's what, 17-point game? 17-point game. A lot of time left. You got to score right here. Got to score right here. Too much time left in the game. Don't rest because the Kings have not quit. The Kings, they're bloodied but unbowed. They are not quitting. You know what I'm saying? Then you got a guy like Russell Westbrook. That's the energy player. All it takes is for the Kings to hit a couple threes, and then they're gonna be right back in this. So don't let them off the hook. Who's still on the court? All right, still on the court. Got Sadiq. You got to work the ball back over to Zion. Well, Zion ain't got no space. All right, so Zion, go set the screen for him. So Zion didn't really move. All right, that's a bad play out of timeout. They defended that really well. I didn't like what guys were on the floor, though. That's out on Westbrook. That's out on Westbrook! Hell no, that's out on Westbrook all the way. All the way, that's out on Westbrook. Westbrook limping. Oh, shit. That's out on Westbrook all the way. Oh, they might call a foul. Oh. Damn. Yeah, Westbrook, man. Westbrook like the motherfucking... They gonna build this. Westbrook such a dog. They might build a statue of Westbrook in about 2 different places. Like Westbrook is a warrior, dog. Westbrook is a warrior. That dude's a warrior, man. Like seriously. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, boy. Ooh. Yeah, in the air, that look bad. That look bad in the air. I don't think he coming out the game, but there ain't no reason for you to keep playing West. But that look bad in the air. I hope he all right. Jay Black had too much speed for DQ. Yeah, the game kind of, because you got to think about the processing of the game and the literal speed on the court. This is not a Dairy Queen game, in my opinion. Sometimes shit be like that, though. Sometimes it's just not, that type of game for you. What they gonna keep doing, especially like if I'm the Kings, 1 or 2 passes, I'm pulling Derek Queen away from under the rim. If I can pull him away from underneath that rim and put him in a scramble mode, I'm not worried about him closing out. If he close out too hard and reckless, he's gonna foul me, or I'm gonna just dribble right past him. So I wouldn't, It's a foul, right? Yeah. That was a clear foul, in my opinion. Yeah, like once I saw the replay, that's why I said that was a clear foul, in my opinion. It looked like they grabbed his forearm. That was a clear foul, in my opinion. You just gotta hope he missed these motherfuckers, but that was a clear foul. That was the right call. Damn it. All right. Again, if you're the Pelicans, it's not the time to be going cold fucking offensively, man. You got to score in this next possession here. This is not the time to be going cold offensively. For real, for real. You got to score in this next possession, bro. Come the fuck on. Wake up. Wake up. And we didn't. Okay. We didn't score in the next possession. I'll say that. All right. All right. So now you got a chance to score again. They took Zion out at the wrong time, in my opinion. Damn, Trey was wide open. That bitch was halfway down. You got to score, man. You got to score here. Good rebound by Derek. So we need somebody to do something. Boy, I thought Bryce was about to pull up with that motherfucker. Bryce gave up the dribble way too easy. If you give up the dribble like that, it almost forces you to shoot. Good shit, Derek. Good shit, Derek. There you go. All right, let's get a stop. Let's get a stop. Let's get a stop. That was a good shit by Derek, man. I thought that shit was blocked. Let's get a stop. Oh, Trey Herb. We so lucky Russ choked right there, bro. We so lucky Russ choked right there. Herb. Boy, we was lucky. Boy, we was so lucky Russ choked right there. We was so lucky. Because this motherfucker had a clear lane. Russell Westbrook about 5 years ago would have windmilled that shit. We got lucky right there, y'all. We got to take our blessings. Take our blessings. Never would have made it. Oh, shit. Now I heard missing free throws. How many free throws we missed so far tonight? Let's see. Because I only remember us missing 2. I haven't seen us take a lot of them bitches. We missed 3 free throws so far. Missed 3 free throws. Here comes Super Alvarado. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Heard missed them both. What the fuck? All right. All right. That was bad. Okay, so now we got to get a stop here. That's a loose ball foul, man. It's a fucking loose ball foul. Call the fucking call, man. It's a damn loose ball foul. He elbowed Carlo in the face. All right, come on, man. We need to stop in the score right here. Oh, good hands right there by Trey. Good hands right there by Trey. Whoa, money bag. What's happening with your homie? What's happening with your fam? Hold up. Somebody just sent me something. Somebody just sent me something live from the game. Good rebound right there. Says Eve hurt. Eve the second, he's always the second center off because he just comes on to when Queen gets off. Nice pass. Gotta make that Trey. Ah! Bitch! That was a nice pass right there by Derek. All right, 2-on-1. Dunk that. Ah, there you go. Boy, I'd be so scared when Fierce got a layup. But that was nice. That was a nice sequence of events right there by Derek. Now look, you didn't score, but Derek made the right play. And look, and he come down and get a steal. So, we keep missing Carlo. Oh, good shit, Bryce. Good shit, Bryce. That was a nice sequence of events right there for Derek Queen. Derek Queen made about 6 plays in a row. Derek Queen made about 6 plays in a row, y'all. Derek Queen made about 6 plays in a row. Rebounding the ball, making the correct pass, playing good defense, showing good hands. That shit don't always work out. Like, he drove and kicked to Trey. That was the right pass. Trey didn't make the shot from the left corner, but that was the right play. Yo, if you in the building right now, I just got a text from one of my people. If you in the building right now, look, I want y'all to look up at the scoreboard. Does the scoreboard got a glitch? Because they just showed me a picture of the scoreboard with some weird-ass glitch on it. Can y'all look at the scoreboard and tell me if the scoreboard still has a glitch? Y'all let me know. Chad say DQ got a few steals tonight. Yeah, he do. He do. It does have a glitch. Chung, you in the building? They got the glitch. Yeah, my partner. Oh wait, I can see it on the TV. I can see it on the TV. Oh man, what is we doing, bro? What is we doing, son? Bro, what is we doing? Mo's hated say we fire, fam. Yeah, son, we gotta win this shit, man. Hope we can pull this bitch off. There's a lot of time left. Kuyan, what's happening? Yeah, look, I'm looking at it. I can see it. I can see the glitch too, dog. This is sad, bro. This is sad. This old commodity ass arena. Like this is whack. Like this shit is a wiggity whack. What your boy said? Cause inside out is wiggity whack. Yeah, this shit is whack. All right. This is a big. Whoa, what up with you, Jeffrey? Oh, good defense right there. Good contest. Good contest. All right, look at Bryce. Look at Bryce. Oh, they finally found Carlo. No, Carlo been running, looking for that alley for about 5 possessions in a row. He finally got the pass. Carlo been running, looking for that possession. He finally got the pass. But nah, there's just a like some kind of weird glitch on. Good rebound right there by DQ. Good pass. Oh, Fierce! Fierce! Oh, Fierce! Too much dip on your chip. How you blow that layup? Then we got a layup on the other end. That's just terrible. That was bad by Fierce. Again, that's always one of my fears with Fierce. Eric says Sadiq ain't right now. No, Sadiq not on the court right now. Nice drive and finish by Trey. Nice English on the ball right there by Trey. Nice English on the ball. That was on the floor. I know they ain't call that no 3. That was on the floor. I know they ain't call that no 3. Ah! Fuck off me. That boy Carlo got some bunnies. Carlo got some bunnies. For real, for real. Carlo got some bunnies. Damn, Trey got 5 assists as well. This is a nice run they on right now. If you're in the building, hit the like button. If you're in the building, hit the like button. They go out upon the Eve right there. That go out upon the Eve in the game. All right, let's keep this pace going. Okay. Yeah, I didn't like that, Fierce. I did not like that. Fierce. See, Fierce just kind of want to be in on the fun. I didn't like that, Fierce. That was bad. I could tell he was thinking about it. Good rebound. Look up. I could tell he was thinking about it and wanted to make that pass to Bryce on the left wing, right? I could look at it and see he wanted to make that pass on the left wing. It would have been a turnover if he made it. Because it looked like dude was primed to steal the basketball. Like he could read his eyes. But so it was a good no pass. I didn't like the 3, but it was a good no pass. I knock these down, player. Knock these joints down, player. Yes, indeed. Yo, if you're in here, once again, hit the bell notification if you can. That way you'll get the alerts when we do go live, because YouTube is not notifying people. So that way you'll get the alerts and the notifications when we do go live. So hit the bell notification if you're in the building. Subscribe. I say, what did I just say? Subscribe and consider becoming a member. New episodes every Friday. Yes, indeed. Ben said the Kings suck. Yeah, well, shit, they sitting everybody too. Ben, they sitting Levine. Hunter is hurt. Keegan is out. Malik Monk, they sitting everybody. Good help defense right there. Trey fucked up right there. That was good help defense right there by Eve, though. Good help defense by Eve. Dan Borrego doesn't like Eve, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't think he likes Eve much either, to be honest. But if you Eve, you got to play for yourself at this point. You're on a great contract. When you have played, you've been solid. Fuck it. You might be with this team longer than Borrego. D-Way said Kings really bad. They were a fun team back in the Jason Williams days. You know what's funny? They actually were pretty good that one year. I think they were when they had Mike Brown. Mike Brown's first year. They really turned it around that first year. That was a nice screen. Nice pass. You gotta shoot that, Carlo. Fuck. All right, comes to the screen. All right, Trey, you gotta just launch it. Trey. Too much dribbling, Trey. Oh, boy. Look, the way Trey got downhill and got in the air, I thought for sure he was about to dunk that shit. But that was too much dribbling. You went too deep into your bag. There, Trey. You went too deep into your bag there. You got to just launch that shit. Like, he got by him. It took way too many dribbles. They took way too many dribbles for him to get by him. But if you're going to go up like that, now you got to be looking for contact. It's 0 seconds on the clock. Man, Y'all might as well have not gave us the ball at all. You gonna give a what's it supposed to be? 0? Oh, they gave us 7 seconds? They gave us 7 seconds or 0.7 seconds? Yeah, 0.7. All right, now they got it. All right, you can catch and shoot right there. You can catch and shoot, I guess. All right, I didn't like that. Okay. All right, let's get a stop. Let's get a stop right here. Let's get a stop. All right, that was something. That certainly was something. Oh, what the fuck? That's all right. That's a miscommunication right there by Trey and it looked like Trey and Carlo, because they both died on the screen. Trey and Carlo miscommunication, died on the screen, left Eve on the island. At least Eve fouled him. That could have been an and one though by Carter. If he would have made that, that probably would have been an and one. But this dude Carter is just getting, really not just him, everybody. They just getting into the paint at will, son. Our perimeter defense is bad on this team. Well, at least right now. I think right now, and we gave up an offensive rebound off a fucking, off a fucking free throw. That's terrible. I think right now, our best perimeter defenders might be Zion and Eve, honestly. It might be Zion and Eve. Oh, you talking about with the ponytail? Yeah. Bryce, what are you even looking at? I guess Bryce was looking for the screen or something. His whole head was turned just now. What are we doing, man? What are we doing right there? Good shit, Carlo. Yo, Trey got 6 assists. Oh, that motherfucker can jump. That dude got some fucking hops. Seriously. This man, Carlo, got some fucking hops, though. This man jumping out the fucking gym. Eve, you got to come down with that. Box out. All right, there we go. I'm telling you, if the Pelicans could get one more, like, big-bodied center, that's why I think Gogo Batase would be ideal. They would have a very nice center rotation, like a solid center rotation. Ooh, I did not like that shot by Fierce. I did not like that at all. I don't like shots by Fierce where there's no pass. Like, I don't like them shots by Fierce in the half court where there's just no pass. Yo, we balling out here, son. We really balling. Yo, that boy Trey handing out plates. Eve. Yo, Trey might get 10 assists. Trey might get 10 assists tonight. Yes, indeed. Look, if you playing with Eve and Carlo, especially Carlo, you should be able to get them 10 assists, because all they doing is dunking the ball. So shout out to Big Trey. Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. Yo, we might not see Zion in the fourth quarter, yo. We might not see them dudes in the fourth quarter. It might be nothing but rookies playing in the fourth. Man, you got to put Jordan Poole in the game, dog. If you up by 30 going into the fourth quarter, just put Jordan Poole in the game. Like, don't be that disrespectful. Get the rebound, Eve. Guzzle. All right, what we doing? 2 for 1. Trey, that was bad. That was terrible. That was bad, Trey. That was really bad, Trey. We didn't need that, Trey. That was bad, Trey. Turned into a 6-point swing off the bad shot by Trey. That Doug McDermott. All right, last shot. Just don't turn it over, Fierce. Just don't turn it over. You got there? And he turned it over. That was nice. That dunk was nice. Oh, my God. That was just a total brain fart at the end of the quarter, bro. That was a total brain fart at the end of the quarter. Oh, my God. That was so bad at the end of the quarter. Like, that's how you know the team's still young and undisciplined. Because at the end of the quarter, right, Trey with the 30-footer. And look, Chung, I know why you laughing, because the whole time I saw Jeremiah Fierce dribbling that ball, I was like, this is about to be a turnover. This is about to be a turnover. That dude Carter got Fear's number. He got Fear's number. This is about to be a turnover. And like clockwork, he turned the fucking ball over. Oh my God. All right, so you had an opportunity to go into the go into the fourth quarter with a 30-plus lead. Now it's down to, what's that, 25? Down 25? 25 is not an insurmountable lead, so now you still have to play real basketball in the fourth quarter. Try to extend the lead. You could have took the fourth quarter off. You could have took the fourth quarter off if you would have just handled your business right there at the end of the quarter. Typical Pelicans. Like Trey said, usual Pelicans. It is what it is. It is what it is. Louisiana Gal said, I'm about to try to beat traffic. They should hold the lead. Louisiana Gal, I hope you're right, sister. I hope you're right. You might make it home like, what the fuck? Like, I hope you're right. I hope you're right. Jay Black said Fears know how to turn the ball over. Yeah, Fears is he's a young guard. Because what was you even doing there? But see, that's another thing too. That's why I think this staff is the worst thing that could happen to a guy like Jeremiah Fears, is because it's too much freedom. At the end of the game, you supposed to be like, hold the ball, and we're gonna run the set. We got 16 seconds left. But you turn the ball over and give up 2 points. Like, come on, man. It was 16 on the clock and 16 in the game clock, 16 on the shot clock. You could have just held the ball. You could have just held the ball, let the fucking time run out for all that. You ain't had to, but ultimately you end up giving up 2 points. That wasn't smart. Not smart at all. Typical Pelicans basketball. All right, so now we got Herb Jones in the game, Sadiq Bey in the game, and Zion is in the game. So hopefully we can extend this lead, man. If you're in the building, hit the like button. Hopefully we can extend this lead. And we can't let no goofy shit happen. God damn. Now, Carlo is like 7 feet tall. Dog, Carlo jumped above the motherfucking blocks, like the cylinder on the backboard. Carlo needs to be in the dunk contest. For real, for real. Carlo should be in the dunk contest. And Trey should be in the three-point shooting contest, but they hating on him. All right, just like that. Lead down again. I don't know what the fuck Herb did just now, but the lead is down again, y'all. They cutting into the lead. Just like that, they cutting into the lead, y'all. Okay, so why Fez still on the court? Oh, Lord. All right, wait a minute. Wait a minute here. We going into the prevent offense. Nice bucket right there by Sadiq Bey. We don't want to go into the prevent offense here, y'all. We can't go into the prevent offense. Let's keep moving the ball. Let's keep being smart now. Oh, Lord. Good defense. Good defense, Eve. Fuck. Oh, my God. Fears with another turnover. Take Fears out the game, bro. Why is Fears in the game right now? Why is Fears in the game right here? We lucky the Kings trash. We are lucky the Kings trash. We are lucky the Kings are trash. And not playing nobody. Because if they was playing Levine and them, I'd be terrified. Well, if they was playing Levine right here, I'd be terrified. All right, so you throw me a motherfucking hot potato. Ah! The thing with Eve gotta, Eve gotta put a little more arc on them floaters. Cause that's the second floater I've seen Eve shoot in the last 2 games. And it's always a little too strong. It's always off the back. Damn. Eve missed both free throws. Eve was a solid free throw shooter last year. Well, he missed 2. He made the second one, thankfully. But he missed one of the first ones. Eve was a solid free throw shooter last year. He got to put a little more arc on the basketball, especially on that floater. Everything he's shooting, free throws, floaters, everything is just too strong right now. It's a little too strong. It's a little too strong. All right, so you got to get a stop here. You got to get a stop here. You don't want to let them get it below 20. Oh, Herb, you just died on the fucking screen right there. Good thing they recognized McDermott late. Herb died on the screen. All right, stay home. Everybody stay home. Box out, box out. Get that E. All right, all right. All right, now Fears. Get the ball to Zion, brother. Oh, Lord. Fears is crazy. Look, zero fears, yeah, but fuck, bro. Zero fears, yes, but goddamn. Yo, that's some questionable decision making right there. But fears is wild, son. Fears is wild. Mr. Bird, yeah, we heard about it. Uh-oh. Yo, Fears got 15. Yo, I think who took that bet? Was it Fist of the Black Star? No, that was Dubs who bet the under. Yo, Dubs, he let us down, bro. Yeah, we seen that fight. Well, we talked about the fight with the Hornets and the Pistons. I gotta go back and watch it. I still ain't even see it. This man is out of control. This man is out of control. Oh my God, Herb. Herb. Herb is a funny guy, man. Herb is a funny guy. Herb been in the league too long to do some of this shit. Michael Morgan, Herb been in the league too long for some of the shit we see. Some of the shit we see is like, you've been in the league a little too long to do this. Like, it's just, all right. Whatever. It's like, whatever, dog. Like, that was bad. All right, that was bad, son. Whatever. That was bad. That was bad. All right, man. Come on. They scored. We got an answer on the other end. Yo, this dude is really... I know Jeremiah Fears a rookie. He's a small guard. But this dude, Devin Carter, he see food out there with Fears. Fears got, what, 15 points, though? Fears ain't going out like no hoe. But, boy. Oh! Fears with the answer. Fears taking that motherfucking shit personal. Say if Jose was in the game, it'd be tied. Boy, Fears taking that shit personal. All right. Box out. Box out. He's stuck. Good help. Box out. Good fucking defense. Janice say, why not put the rest of the bench in there up 30? I think, well, to start the quarter, I think the lead had got down to like 25. You know, with the Pelicans, you can't trust shit. But I do think they should have probably cleared the bench in the next couple of minutes. Boy, Fears finally getting his get back on old boy. Gotta swing it. Here's a Sadiq. Pause. Yeah, Sadiq. You gotta move the ball right there. Sadiq. Gotta move the ball right there, partner. Oh, yeah, that was a clear hook. He goosed him. Yo, we finally got one, Trey. Look, there's a lot of time left, but it's looking like we're going to get one. It's a lot of time left. 30 points. That's just 10 threes. That could happen to the Pelicans easy. They could do that. They could do that relatively easy. All right, hold up now. Yeah, that was a clear hook right there by Sadiq. Oh, come on, man. We just been bad at getting them 50-50 balls. Good fucking defense! Good defense, Sadiq! Good pass. Let's go! Great pass right there, Fears. That was great defense by Eve. Good pass ahead by Zion. Now the great screen, great decision making right there by Fears. Let's go! I ain't realized Drew Eubanks was still in the league. All right, yo, I think they about to put the rookies in now, y'all. I think that's it. I think they about to put the rookies in now, y'all. I think that's it. I think it's over. I think they about to put the rookies in now, y'all. I think they about to put the rookies in. But this was a hell of a game from the starters. And Fears. Fears really balled out. Man, this was a real team win. I can't say nobody didn't contribute tonight. Everybody played well, in my opinion. Everybody had moments of excellence. Yeah, yo, Brock, we might be running 27-50. King Sam, he said, let's see DeAndre Jordan minutes. Look, they got to at least play Looney. If I'm Looney, I'm not even playing. Because y'all ain't even play me for my fucking birthday. If I'm Looney, I'm not even playing. Oh, look, let me see what's going on here, man. Make sure my damn internet didn't go out because my power went out the other day. You say the Hawks and yo, when I was looking, the Wolves was beating the shit out the Hawks. The Wolves was beating the shit out the Hawks. That game got a little closer. Who was fighting? It's like a real fight. Hold on, let me turn on the game. See if they really fighting. If they really out this bitch scrapping. Naz Reid and Mo Gay. I don't know if that's how you say his name, but I mean, shout out to him. CJ sucks on defense. Oh yeah, look, I saw that the Hawks really hate CJ out there, the Hawks fans. Yeah, this should be a good win. So I wonder now, what would be interesting is if they try to sub Jordan Poole in and he like, I'm not even playing. Now if he do that, I was like, oh boy, this shit is bad. It's already bad because he out the rotation. But if they try to sub him in and he like, man, fuck y'all. That'll be wild. I'd be like, damn. And now damn. So you got Poole, Looney. Yeah, you could fill out the rest of that rotation. But see, here's the thing. If you the Pelicans, a lot of your bench guys, they some of your main contributors. McGowan's is one of your first people off the bench. So it got to be Poole, Hawk, Peavy, Looney, and what? DeAndre Jordan? Who you going to play at the 4? Probably Carlo or some shit. Maybe Eve, because Eve didn't play a lot of minutes. Yeah, so here come Bryce and Carlo. All right, yo. What y'all want to do? Y'all want to just call it? Y'all want to just call it a W and we go ahead and bounce out? What y'all want to do is up to y'all. Y'all want to call it a W and we just dip? It's on y'all. What y'all want to do? Or y'all want to watch the rest of the game? Because this shit is over. Bam, kick. You're out of there. All right, y'all. We're going to end it here. Look like the Pelicans got the W. Hopefully nothing crazy happens. Shout out to Dubs World. Dubs World, look like we lost our money, dog. We bet on the under for Fears, and Fears showed up and showed out. Herb's still out there, which is strange. Why the fuck is Herb still out there? I don't like that. That's kind of risky. Herb's still out there for you. And Herb shoots and misses a 3. You know what? We gonna stay. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it, man. Shout out to P Fowler. Shout out to B Timers. Jeffrey say no lead is safe. Yeah, Brock. That's from Juice. Sean, you watching? All right, look, we're going to stay. We're going to stay. Peace to my dog, King Sam. I am surprised that Herb is out there in this situation. All right, Eve. Stay disciplined. Stay down. Let's go, Eve! Oh, hell no! They hating on my fucking partner, man. They hating on Eve, chunk. Yeah, that's a clear goal 10. That was a clear goal 10. They're not hating at all. That was the right call. That was the correct call. That was correct. Yeah, the game now over to the buzzing sign with the Pelicans. Everybody about to go in their bag right now and wild out. Good rebound right there, Eve. Oh, Eve! Eve! Let me go! Let's go, Eve! Let's go, Eve! Yes, indeed, homie. All right, box out. Good shit, Eve. Eve showed them balls. I've been in the gym, too. All right, Eve was slow on the contest right there. Eve gave up a wide open 3, top of the key. All right. Let's see Micah Peavy about to check in. Micah Peavy look just like a my career player. He really does. Carlo supposed to shoot that shit. Shoot it, Herb. Shoot it, Herb. Yes. Yo, Herb, wow. Yo, Herb crazy, dog. What he shooting from 3 this season? Shit, I think he was shooting like 32 coming into the season. I think it gotta be like after tonight. I think he hit 2 tonight. So after tonight, it gotta be like, it's probably like 31, maybe 30. I think he was shooting like 32 coming into tonight's game. Let's go, Eve! Let's go! Eve out there looking like Elijah Wan! Eve out there balling! Yes, indeed. Eve out there balling. Uh-oh, we got Hawkins in the game. Yeah, look, I agree with Fist of the Black Star. They probably not even going to disrespect Jordan Poole by putting him into the game. Like, yeah, we not even going to disrespect you like that, partner. Don't even worry about it. We not even going to disrespect your mind like that. We not even going to disrespect your mind like that. Put you into this game. But shout out to my dog, Eve. My dog, Eve. Yes, indeed. I think the lead is safe, y'all. I think the lead is safe. Oh, my God. Herb shot 22% from 3 tonight. He shot 27% from the field. So, look, we just talked about this, right, y'all? We talked about this coming into the game. After tonight's game, I believe Herb is going to be averaging 8 points on the season. It's funny how I kept saying that. Like, if he scored 8 points tonight, he's going to be averaging 8 points on the season. That's crazy. But overall, it's a good win. Every win is a good win when you're the Pelicans right now because the Pelicans ain't been very good. So, oh, come on, y'all. 50-50 ball. Grab the fucking ball, man. 50-50. Tonight, we was really bad with the 50-50 balls. Fizz a plus 25. Yeah, Fizz had a hell of a run to start off this fourth quarter, Louisiana Gal. He had a hell of a run. Fizz was giving them boys the blues. Oh, you had Bryce right there. Shoot that, Hawkins. Shoot that shit. You might never get another shot this season. You better shoot that shit if you Hawkins. Poole on the bench telling Murray how trash the coaching staff has been. Oh, yeah, he probably is. Murray probably already know. DeJounte probably already know dating back to last season. Look, I'm trying to encourage people. I'm trying to shoot that shit. Oh! Good defense right there, Fizz. Run with him, Micah. Run with him. Get off of me, ho! Oh! Let's go, Fizz! Let's go, Fizz! Look, this dude Carter early in the game, he was giving Fizz the blues. Fizz figured it out toward the end. Shout out to Fizz. Credit to the young fella, man, for figuring it out. Go one-on-one, Eve. One-on-one, Eve. He can't guard you. Eve, he can't guard you, Eve. Oh, shit, my bad. Pass the ball. That's a foul that they didn't call. Get it back to Fizz. Get it back to him, Bryce. What you gonna do? Ah! I thought that looked like defensive goaltending, honestly, because like the ball was still on the rim. I can't believe I'm still here, y'all. Boy, Hawk. Oh, my God, Hawk. How you play 3 minutes and get dunked on? He tried to go for the block. It ain't work out, though. Ah. All right, Fizz. Fizz and Eve pick and roll. We need to get it to Eve in the post. All right, Hawk. Look, Hawk told that boy clear out. Hawk told that boy clear out. I don't know. Oh, my God. All right, this was too much going on right here. This is too much going on right here. You said Herb held DeMar DeRozan to only 8 points. I thought Herb defended DeMar pretty well, honestly. I don't know if DeMar DeRozan is someone you hold to 8 points at this stage in his career, but I thought he defended DeMar really well. I thought he contested every DeMar midi. I thought he played. I would give his defense tonight a solid B. Solid B. Breezy, I was at work during the game. I was listening to your play-by-play. I always appreciate your support. Always appreciate your support, B. Always appreciate it. Thank you. Jeffrey Williams said, can the Pelicans hold the Kings under 100 points? How much time left? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. See, all right, good win. See y'all next game. Yes, indeed. Philly, what's happening with you? What's up, Philly? Shout out to my boy Jeff in the building, man. But yeah, I thought Herb defended DeMar very well. Every time DeMar was going for the middies, Herb was right there. I thought he defended DeMar very well. Damn, Renard got 20 boards, Fist. He got 20 rebounds. Look, I see 19. So I'm going to say 19. It looked like 19. Terry McCain says the playoffs a possibility. The Pelicans would really have to run the table, bro. Look, because the Jazz just beat the Heat 115 to 111. So, yeah. Matter of fact, you say I can start loading. I got the video right here. We don't even need to wait to the end. Let's run it! I've been looking for this on vinyl. If I find this record on vinyl, boy, I'm playing this shit all summer. I'm going to drop the top on the Jeep. I'm playing that shit all summer. If I find that on vinyl, boy, that shit cold. That shit is cold. That is a motherfucking record. That's how you cut a record. That is how you cut a record. I don't even know what genre that is. That's a genre-bending record. I don't know if that's funk, if that's R&B. I don't know what that is. That is a genre-bending record. But I know it's good music. That's all I know. Well, look, that's tonight's show. We gonna dip. We already know how this ends. Shout out to the Pelicans. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody that joined the show, man. Appreciate all y'all for y'all support. Yeah, the Jazz won, so that's, that's unfortunate. But yet and still, the Pelicans just trying to make that pick less valuable. The play-in is a reach at this stage, unfortunately. But who knows? A lot of crazy things happen in the league. But I appreciate all y'all, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell notifications so you can be notified when we go live. I know YouTube be playing games, but we gonna be here all year, dog. We ain't taking no days off. We just we pushing forward. We gonna try to stack these wins. And we're going to show up even when the team doesn't, man. I appreciate all y'all support. Y'all make sure, for the people at the game, Chung, Louisiana Gale, Bree, I know you at work. All y'all make sure y'all get home safe, man. Make sure y'all get home safe. Much love to y'all. I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Peace. We out, y'all.